Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Good evening and welcome to the University of Rochester's Fauver Stadium on the Varsity Media Sports Network, where tonight we bring you the 67th edition of Aquinas versus McQuaid in Section 5 high school football. My name is Steve Bradley. I am joined by Brian Tarango, who will provide the color and analysis tonight. Coach T has more than 4 decades of experience in Section 5 football. Brian, what are you looking for in tonight's game?
Well, thanks, Steve. I'm looking for a great matchup. This is 2 great programs, obviously, with the history of both programs. McQuaid has 4 sectionals in a row, which I think is a record for the AA schools. Aquinas, obviously we know their history and what they've done over the history. And Aquinas got off to a little slow start, 1-2, but they've won 4 in a row now, playing really good football right now. And McQuaid comes in undefeated. So I think it's going to be a great game and one up front on both sides of the ball. Obviously, the lines on O-line and D-line is going to be big tonight.
And as we see our graphic here, Aquinas leads the all-time series 40-26 and had won 15 straight until that September afternoon at Frontier Field.
Yep.
When McQuaid broke the streak. And McQuaid has won 6 straight since then, including 2 Section 5 title games. And a couple developing storylines tonight, Brian. Coming in, McQuaid's do-everything quarterback, Will DeMarco, is out. And he will be replaced in the starting lineup by senior Bryson Palladino. So,
that's a big development, Steve. Will DeMarco being out at quarterback for McQuaid obviously is going to hurt them tonight, and they're starting with a younger kid tonight.
Okay, and we will pause right now for the playing of the national anthem. Great rendition of the anthem there, Brian. And we were talking before the anthem about McQuaid at quarterback with Bryson Palladino. Had a chance to talk with Coach Bobby Bates this week, and he said that Bryson isn't going to be asked to win this game. He's just going to be asked to do his job and not make mistakes and make plays. Now, that could lead us into our players to watch tonight. A real heavy dose of number 3, the senior running back from McQuaid, John Harding, and number 5 for Aquinas, Shamir Bridges. I think that do you see this game maybe changing and being more of a ground and pound?
Yeah, I mean, I think you mean Darian Battle, right, for Aquinas number 5. Right? But, yeah, I think it's going to be a game where they're going to run the ball. Not that Bryson is a senior, so it's not like he's young, but he hasn't played, obviously, quarterback like DeMarco has. So I think Coach Bates will scale back a little bit some of the things that he usually does with Will. But I'm pretty confident that he feels that Bryson can do the job at quarterback. But, yeah, I think you're going to see Harding is an excellent back. I think he's been there 3 years as a starter. He runs very hard, very smart. And then you have Mr. Battle, who's done a great job for Aquinas, too, at running back. So, yeah, I think that it's going to be up front again. Who wins the game, and turnovers will be big as they always are.
And both those backs, as we look at the graphics, are within shouting distance of 1,000 yards. A big game tonight could take them over that milestone. As the captains are gathered at midfield, center field just over the way and on the baseball field. For McQuaid, it's John Harding, number 3, number 36, Owen Meyer, number 6, Harry Brickwood, and number 74.
Yeah, Aquinas has number 2, Trenton Hill. Number 55 is Lucas Leone. Trying to see who else is out there. Number 6 is Quentin Gillians. And one more they had out there was number 51, who plays O-line and D-line for him very good, Rodney Tull. There's 4 seniors for Aquinas out there as captains.
And Aquinas will receive the ball, will get the ball first. And as you mentioned, the Little Irish, after starting 1-2 this season, have won 4 straight games under first-year coach Maurice Jackson. What have you seen from the Little Irish in these last 4 games that they put together this winning streak?
Yeah, I think when they play Pittsburgh, they lost that game 6-0, and then after that game, it seems like some things have really changed on the offensive side of the ball for sure. They have definitely scored a lot more points. They're starting a freshman at quarterback, Trent Buttles, who's a freshman, and he has really grown from week 1 until the current game here tonight, and he's shown a lot of growth. But again, it's hard when you're a freshman, obviously, at quarterback. So that's going to be a key tonight. Does he, limit mistakes and make some plays for him? He can move, he can run the ball, and he can throw the ball. So that's going to be interesting. And obviously, this is a rivalry game, so the emotions are flying, and the players are fired up. The crowd is getting big here at U of R. So it's going to be an exciting game, Steve. Here we go.
Here we go. Number 10, Dominic Sansone puts the ball on the tee for McQuaid. Back deep for Aquinas, two back, including number 9, Alexis Rosado, who caught the winning touchdown last week against Hilton. Sansone, ball's in the air, and we are underway. Taken at the 10-yard line. Out to about the 20, where a host of McQuaid tacklers.
Paul Rizzo, number 2, in on the
bring
tackle.
Down Sansone, yep. Good coverage there, Coach.
Yep, nice coverage by McQuaid. Aquinas has a long field to go.
So let's take a look at the starters for Aquinas, right? The starting offense for Aquinas right now. We got the Aquinas starting offense. You mentioned Trent Buttles as the starting quarterback. He's a freshman.
Darian Battle, number 5, will be the running back.
And you like the line up front, and you see them with Gillens as a strong side tight end, maybe going to that side quite a bit.
Yep, number 6, the tight end. A good player, Lucas Leone, the center, one of their better offensive linemen. Little motion here.
Buttles' pass is swung out wide to Noah Collins-Howard, and he is brought down after a short gain.
Quick bubble screen out there to the motion man. Nice fill there by McQuaid. Number 4, Alex Naismith with the tackle.
Yep. And we got here's our graphics. The Aquinas offense, Coach mentioned Buttles, the quarterback, and the line, Peter Toscano, Rodney Tull, Lucas Leone, Bobby Douglas does a lot of damage on defense, and Frankie Burgess.
One back in the backfield here.
2nd and 8.
The counter.
Yep, give us to
Battle. They like Aquinas will pull linemen often. They like the trap and pull that wing, trying to kick out and running up inside there. He got about 4 or 5 yards. Pretty good gain. We got 3rd and 4, 3.
Looks like 3rd and 3.
Yep.
So that's what they say, a manageable down, right? Everything's in the playbook. You can run or you can pass here, whatever you're most comfortable with.
Yep, McQuaid's in their 4-3 defense, looks like. 4-3, yep.
Buttles in the shotgun.
Got twins to the top. Double tight formation for Aquinas.
Buttles drops back, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to lunge forward. It's going to be close.
I think he's a yard short.
It does appear that he's going to be marked a yard short of the first down. So quick read there. Buttles didn't see what he wanted, tucked it away, and tried to make something happen.
Yeah, he looked up at the twin side. He was trying to hit, I think, like quick hitches out there, but they were taken away pretty well by McQuaid, so he brought the ball down. And that's what he can do. He can use his legs. Looks like they're going to go for this. 4th and 1.
Buttles getting the play call from the staff. Gutsy, right?
Early big play, Steve, here. We got an early big one here.
2 minutes
And I know in the past, Aquinas has ran a lot of quarterback sneaks during the season, but I don't think they're going to do that. I would imagine Mr. Battle will get the ball here.
Yep, Buttles under center. 4th and 1, takes it. Give us the Battle, first down.
Yeah, a little ISO there. Off the right side.
Gain of 3. Confident. That's trusting your offense. That's making a play.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a little risky, but again, I think he was confident with what he had there, Coach Jackson. I don't know if there's a flag or.
Yeah, we have a conversation on the field.
Looks like a flag up top by the Aquinas sideline.
Okay.
No flag.
Yeah, flag's picked up. So first down, Little Irish. You like that call this early?
Yeah, I do like it. You know what? Aquinas is playing well. You got nothing to lose. Go for it. And, show confidence in your offense, right? I don't think it's a bad call.
And you mentioned that this game would be decided on the line of scrimmage, and maybe knowing that Will DeMarco is not going to take the field, that there's maybe a little more trust in the defense to make Palladino prove himself once McQuaid gets the ball.
Absolutely, yep.
So shotgun twins to the near side.
We have tight end trips down here in the bottom, actually. It's going to be a run, Cut back. Nice
to give us a Gaetano
25.
Orizio with a carry.
Nice tackle by Brenton Palladino. Safety for McQuaid.
Gain of 5, and it looks like Aquinas going tempo here, Coach.
Yeah. Same thing. Now they're going to opposite up top with tight end trips to the wide side of the field. Single receiver down here below. Probably going to come back with the zone to the right here. McQuaid's left.
Here comes Orizio.
Yeah, cuts back.
Gain of 2, so that will set up 3rd and short.
Another manageable situation again. I think that's what.
Yeah, as we take a look at the McQuaid defense, and the leading tackler so far this year for the Irish is the linebacker Owen Meyer.
Yep, very good.
Yeah, 56 tackles, and Paul Rizzo also doing a good job, second on the team in tackles with 33.
Yeah, and they got the 2 DTs, Charlie Raymond and Owen Begeman is inside, and they bring in Cooper Condis too, who play DT inside, big kids.
So 3rd and short, Buttles gives it inside. That's Orizio up the middle.
This is close. He may have it. Maybe a measurement.
Well, I think it's definitely going to. First down.
Yep.
So as we see, Aquinas just grinding it out.
Already taking 4 minutes off the clock. I'm sure, again, that's another thing. It's not a bad thing. You try to shorten the game a little bit. And they're running the ball pretty well here. They haven't really completed a pass yet.
Yeah, just the early bubble screen.
Yep.
And then it's been all runs from there, correct?
Yeah, mixing up number 5 and 25.
Now, is this something where you may be kind of using the run to set up the pass and take a shot?
Yeah, he actually got Battle out there now in the trips formation. And here,
Buttles keeps
there
it,
we go.
takes the shot wide
Wide open.
It is caught at the 30. There he goes.
Number 4.
Noah Collins Howard to the house.
Nice
Touchdown, Aquinas.
Great play call there. Fake the inside zone like they were going to kind of get the quarterback on the edge to run the ball, Buttles, and the receiver sold a little bit, I think, of a stalk block up top and took off and was wide open. Had the corner come flying up because it looked like a run. So it was a great design play by Coach Maurice Jackson on that play.
And Noah Collins Howard, there was nobody within 15 yards of him. All he had to do was see the ball in and take care of it. And you mentioned the mobility of Buttles.
Yep.
He showed that he could throw on the run, and the Little Irish are on the board.
It was a nice throw on the run. I think I could have scored on that one, Steve, if I was that open. Maybe.
Back in the day, Coach. Back in the
maybe.
day. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 4 minutes and 15 seconds into this one. Aquinas with a 7-0 lead. Let's take a look.
You see that? It looks like he's going to run the ball. He fakes the inside zone, comes down like he's going to keep it, and had the corner, and it was just well designed. Pulled up, nice throw, nice catch. Very well designed play. Great opening drive for Aquinas. If you could have drawn it up that way, I think that's what you would have done. You go for it on 4th and 1, have trust in your line. Get it?
8 plays, 80 yards. And was that a true RPO right there where he stuck the ball in and pulled it back? Or do you think it was
I don't know if it's so much as an RPO kind of, but he wasn't looking like a pull it and then a quick throw like a slant or whatever. It was kind of designed to go deep. So he sold it a little bit on the outside that it was going to be a run. And it was a nice fake to the running back, and Buttles coming down the line. And he probably could have ran it for good yardage too if he had to, but it was really wide open like you said. So.
Yeah, when you have a player that open and you're a coach on the sidelines, are you holding your breath as that ball's in the air because you know you've got it, you just have to finish it?
Yes, holding your breath that he's going to catch it or getting ready to yell if he drops it. As a coach, that's kind of what you're doing.
All right.
Yep.
Ball is in the air, and it is taken inside the 10 by Alan Newsmith.
Great coverage again by Aquinas this time.
And he is swarmed under by a host of Aquinas tacklers, led by number 2, Trenton Hill.
And 22, Jaden White was in on the tackle. So now we've got McQuaid to see if they can match the drive for Aquinas, starting another long field there at the 14. And 19, I'm sorry.
Their own 19. Bryson Palladino, as we mentioned, will get the start at quarterback. He's thrown only 3 passes this year. He's in for Will DeMarco, who was injured at the end of that dramatic win over Brighton last Saturday. And Little Irish coming out to answer. But the one thing that McQuaid coming out to answer, the one thing that the Knights have been all season, Coach, is resilient.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Double tight, twins to the side, Harding.
Not
much there. 17 for Aquinas, stacks it up quick. Brody Lennox, nice play. Straight dive to Harding.
Yeah, and just the Aquinas line there, Coach, had a lot of push. Matt Harding in the backfield, loss of 1. So 2nd 11 for McQuaid.
Yep, basically came out with double tight with the kind of a tight end trips to one side, the tight end away 2. It's just straight dive. Looks like the same setup here.
And is this a case where somebody that hasn't taken a lot of snaps like Palladino, you want to just get them comfortable? Harding goes in motion, Palladino to throw, quick read is caught.
Nice.
And first down yardage there by Xavier Cox.
Yeah.
So
nice play there. Sent Harding in motion, just did a quick bubble screen out to number 13, and it was a nice run, nice play, first down.
We take a look at the McQuaid offense on the screen.
Now that's big, starting with the quarterback, a throw like that to get him started, right?
Yep, give him the confidence, a comfortable throw, and after a negative play, a positive play to get some of that positive momentum back.
Same formation, set to the wide side now with the 3 receivers.
Palladino awaits the
motion, shifting here, going to come to the left.
Harding up the middle,
Harding,
gets to the second level, makes a man miss, and is going to be brought down just short of the chains, I believe.
First down, I think. Straight inside zone run there. They did a little shift there. Brought the tight end off the line, came in motion, and hit the dive to Harding. Harding's a very good back. He runs very hard, and he can play. He can also catch the ball at the backfield. So
yeah, he actually, in terms of pure numbers, is the leading receiver for the Knights this year with 21 catches for 265 yards and 4 touchdowns. On the ground, he has 8 touchdowns, so 12 touchdowns already.
Same formation, double tight, but it's tight now, a tight set.
Palladino.
The receivers. Inside zone.
Fakes it, looking to throw. Now he tucks it away and is going to get a short gain up to the 45-yard line. And that was part of the conversation with Coach Bates this week regarding Palladino. He said, make the quick read. If you don't see what you want, tuck the ball and go.
No mistakes, That was a nice play by Rodney Tull, the tackle, 51 for Aquinas, and Lucas Leone, the middle linebacker. It looks like, I think Aquinas is running their 4-4.
And we have the Aquinas defense on the screen.
Yep. Couple of key guys, obviously Lucas Leone is a key player. Their 2 DTs are seniors.
Yeah, Leone actually reigning Defensive Player of the Week in Class AA. Shotgun snap, give us the Harding off the side, and a good play there by...
Nice job by number 6.
That's Gillens, right?
Gillens, yeah. He took on the trapper, Condis, did a nice job standing him up and making the play. So we got 3rd and long.
Yeah, leading tackler for Aquinas so far this season is number 2, Trenton Hill, with 47 tackles. Gillens, though, watch him in the pass rush. He leads with 7 sacks. So 3rd and 7 here. Key down.
I got a feeling they're obviously going to probably, this is the throwing down. Number 9's out here. Could be set up for a screen, possibly, 2 situation here.
Maybe get the ball in Harding's hands and give him some
swing
space.
Pass to Harding, got it. That was good, Steve.
He's got blocking in front, but great.
Aquinas is ready.
Yeah. They saw that too. Nice job by the Aquinas defense.
Number 13 did a nice job. Jacob Smith again coming up and making a tackle, making 4th and long. Billy Harmon, the coordinator at Aquinas, has been in longer than I have been around here for years. Back with Rich Lapani over at Athena, I think, and then Hilton for years. Does a great job with their defense. And I talked to Billy, and he really loves the staff he has on the defensive side. They work very hard and dedicated to what they're doing. He's done a nice job planning the defense.
Sansone in punt formation, but looks like, Brian, we're going to have a timeout. And Aquinas was known for, Jake Zembak, Billy Lombardi, some of those star offensive players during the state title run. But then you remember Matt Jones, Jerron Jones. As much as you like to talk about their offense over the years, defense has been their calling card.
Yeah, they've had some great D linemen and stuff. And like you said, going back to McQuaid, what you said about the resiliency with Coach Bates, that's absolutely true. With you see that the play with the Buttles pass.
Yeah, 15 yards behind the defense. That you might have been able to make it, Coach.
Maybe. But McQuaid has been, you hit it on the head, the resiliency of that team. Down 10 last week. Brighton, fantastic job last week by Brighton and their staff. And coming back and winning that wild game. That's an emotional game last week, too. Coming back here now and you don't have your quarterback. That's a tough situation, mentally. So, seeing maybe a little effects of that right now. But, McQuaid, they fight you right to the end.
And McQuaid has been in 2 battles the last 2 games.
Yep.
Hilton was a 24-21 win.
Yep.
On October 6th, and then at Brighton last week. And then losing the quarterback, and also knowing that UPrep, which was the other undefeated team in Class AA, lost last night.
Yep.
So here we are, Sansone in punt formation. Snap is up. Kick is away. And it is going to bounce at the 30.
Yeah, get away. That was smart.
And it's going to take a little bit of a McQuaid bounce.
That's where you usually get that poison call there, Steve, to get away from the ball so it doesn't hit you.
Yep.
Punt it was short like that.
So the Little Irish will take over, 1st and 10 at their 25. 4:14 here to go in the rapidly moving first quarter, Coach.
Yeah. Kind of this is kind of a big series, right? I mean, for McQuaid defense, you want to come on and get a stand here now after that first drive that they gave up and get the ball back here. So interesting to see what Coach Jackson does on this offensive series. It looks like he's coming out with trips up to their left.
Yep, battle in the backfield behind Buttles.
Trap
Snap
again.
Is the Buttles. Give us the battle.
Yep, good job by the
defense. Stacked up at the line, yep. Gain 75. Of about 2.
75 for McQuaid. Owen Begeman, nice tackle. Stuffed that one up. Buttle was looking to cut that back a little bit off the trap. 56 was pulling for Aquinas, the guard.
And 2 maybe from the mindset of, I know it's early in the game, but being the difference between being down 1 score and 2 scores.
Yep.
So
definitely.
Same formation here for Aquinas. Buttles, shotgun, battle behind him. Give is to battle again. Runs into the line of scrimmage, and the McQuaid defense stood tall again, setting up a 3rd and 9.
Nice job again, 74 in there, stuffing it up. Charlie Raymond, DN number, it was at 8 or 9 out there from McQuaid, did a nice job. Ball was run right at him. Nathan Earl. That's 2 good plays there from the McQuaid defense. Let's see now. We got a 3rd and long. Put the ball in Buttle's hands here.
I think so. I mean, the one thing that concerns the McQuaid defense a little bit is Buttle's escapability.
Yep.
He can make a play off schedule.
Double tight, double flanker here.
Buttles drops back.
One
ball's in the air,
nice
and it is
throw.
complete.
Yeah, nice throw. Outplayed. They went max protection there, Steve, with double tight ends. They kept them in the pass block to give them max protection. Just ran basically an 8-9 yard out for the first down. It was a good route and a good pass by Buttles. So.
Catch by Thomas Levens III.
Yep.
Another freshman. This is a young Aquinas team. Moves the chains.
Yeah, I think that's a really smart decision by Aquinas there, keeping double tight so you're maxing up with 7 blockers, to give him time. And basically it's a one-man route. And I think we're going to see a run here, Steve, I'm guessing. There you go.
Power lead, right?
There he goes. Battle. Ooh, almost close there.
Yeah, he stumbled at the 35, or that could have been a big play. But Battle starting to get into a rhythm. They're feeding him. 4th carry here so far in the first quarter. And I think from the Aquinas standpoint, from what we've seen so far, it's the rhythm.
Yep.
Right? The offense has a little bit of a rhythm.
Absolutely.
And it happened on the first drive. It was run, and then they went over the top. And it makes everybody more comfortable when you're moving the chains.
Yep. A little bit of unbalanced set here.
Yep. Battle again off the side.
Way. Nice play.
McQuaid defense is there.
Number 5, nice play. Shamar Bridges. They ran right at him, a little unbalanced to that side. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Bridges, a senior running back, defensive lineman. Made a nice play there to slow down Battle.
Now it'll be interesting again. Are we going to see that double tight max protection? Are we going to spread it out a little bit? 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Kind of have a feeling,
Might be a little, maybe show them a little different look here than you've seen.
Early big play kind of, right?
2 receivers go to the top.
So they got that tight end trip set to that side again. And then the tight end at the bottom of the screen here. They're probably staying for Max. Yeah, he's pass blocking.
Bottles back, pressure's on.
Pressure. Yeah.
Jumps, throws, and it is caught.
Completed. That was all on Bottles there.
Thomas Levens III made a nice adjustment to the ball, too.
Yes. And there was some pressure coming, and he looked like he was going to get sacked, but he bought some time, and that was a nice throw. Like a jump pass kind of. And
pocket collapses.
When he threw it, I kind of got a little nervous. Like, oh, no, he got hit when he threw it and got there.
Yeah, and Levens' second catch for a first down on this drive, extends it.
Yeah.
Third first down of the drive, so Aquinas again in a rhythm as we're heading towards 1 minute left in the first quarter.
Big play there again. I guess, again, I would say they're going to – looks like they got the tight end here, probably going to run the ball to the right here.
Give us the battle off the left.
Bounce it out to the left.
Gain of about 5, solid first down gain.
Aquinas straight ahead blocking there. They didn't pull anybody. They like to pull a lot, but they didn't pull anybody in that one. They just went man on man. And he got to the outside for 5.
And this success on first down, which they've had, what does that do to the playbook for young quarterback Trent Buttles and for Mo Jackson, the play caller?
That is huge, going to getting 5 on first down. So now you stay on your schedule, right? You're not behind schedule with the yardage. We got 3 receivers down here to the right. Trap.
Yep. Battle up the middle.
Nothing
Met
there.
at the 35,
Ooh,
where he is brought
close.
down. The ball maybe move around a little bit there.
Yeah, that was close.
And the tackle made there by
82, nice play. That is
Thomas Bailey.
Thomas Bailey, yeah, did a nice shot. He almost stripped the ball, actually. It looks like that'd be the last play of the quarter, Steve.
Yep, and
3rd and 3.
we got come back for a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 4 about.
1 quarter is in the books here at University of Rochester's Favre Stadium. And the Aquinas Little Irish lead the McQuaid Jesuit Knights by a score of 7-0. You are watching the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Rivalry game is an awesome game to be a part of, and the McQuaid Aquinas game is no different. It's been a lot of fun coaching and being a part of this game for a number of years now. And what's exciting about it is I'm excited for the players. The players get to come out here day in and day out and practice, with knowing that game is at the end of the week. The school is buzzing about it. Alumni are buzzing about it. So it's just a lot of fun to be a part of a big-time game. And that's why you coach, that's why you do this, and that's why kids play the game.
We are back at the University of Rochester. 3rd and 4 Aquinas to give up the middle. Number 25.
Short.
Ario's just going to be a little bit short. And Steve Bradley with Brian Tarangelo on Varsity Media Sports Network. And, Coach, if they went on 4th and 1 at their own 35, no doubt they're going to go here.
Yeah, interesting call, right? 3rd and 4, inside zone, basically. It gets about 1 yard, 3 yards on the run. Here we go again. Now, are we going to get that sneak again? I don't see a battle in the backfield here. He may sneak this.
Buttles keeps it,
Yep.
gets the push forward, and
I think he got it. Looks like he got it.
it's all on the spot here. The linesman
Close.
coming down.
Yeah, they gave it to him. They got it.
Ball is down,
Yep.
and the chains are moving. We didn't even get a chance to mention the officials yet. We haven't had a penalty, but our referee tonight is David Cohen. Our umpire, Steve DeFrancisco. Steve DeFranco. Linesman is Rick Austin. Line judge Billy Bowe, and the back judge is Brian Labigan.
Less that we use their name, Steve, the best the game is, right? So
Yeah,
I used to tell them the best games are the ones that call the least.
And they appreciate that too. They want to be able to be as anonymous as possible. 1st and 10 Aquinas at the McQuaid 30, and just like that, there's a flag. Probably going to be procedure.
Well, we didn't go back to that 4th down, though, but Aquinas has loved to run that quarterback sneak with Buttles when they've had the chance. And sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't during the year when watching them, but that was a nice push right there to get the 1st down.
Yeah, now this is really the first time that Aquinas has been off schedule, 1st and 15.
Yep.
So McQuaid's been tough on 1st and 2nd down. There have been a couple of big 3-down conversions. So let's see what happens here. Buttles in the shotgun, takes the snap, pitch.
Could be a hold, yep.
And the McQuaid defense is there after a short game, flag in the backfield.
You mentioned the refs.
I
you
know.
Get them. See? Man, that's okay. But that was a hold, number 6.
I might have to put $1 in the jar, Coach.
Yeah, that's $1.
You know.
It was a hold on number 6, Quentin Gillian's. You could see it at the point of attack. Kind of got outside the frame.
Yep, you had that all the way. Battle looked like was trying to get the corner. McQuaid had good numbers, and it's good to see number 21 for McQuaid out there tonight. Zach Couch, because I know that this week he was kind of a game-time decision, but he's giving it a go, and he's a tough linebacker for them.
Well, and the one thing I'm seeing now, Steve, it's a big thing here is McQuaid doesn't have Owen out there, right? Number 36, Owen Meyer, who I think is their best one of their best, if not the best player. I don't think he's out there linebacker right now.
Okay.
And he is very important.
1st and 25, Buttles to throw.
Off schedule,
Wait.
like you said, right?
And there he's going to be dragged down for the sack. Big play for McQuaid.
75?
Charlie Raymond with the sack.
75.
It's going to be
Raymond.
2nd and about
McQuaid
30, Coach.
Yeah, McQuaid was planning that cover 2 a little bit off there, and I would guess Coach Jackson would be happy that Buttles didn't throw that ball, right? And you don't want a turnover there, right? So even though you don't love taking sacks, that's probably not a bad thing right now. You're going to try to get out of here and punt the ball.
But a great rush there by Raymond, and you mentioned the need for the McQuaid defense to make a stand here, and after some early success on this drive, now it's 2nd and 30.
Yeah, we got they're in the 4-3, empty backfield.
Screen to Battle, and it is incomplete.
Yep.
Ball's on the turf, a little bit dangerous there. And from the offensive standpoint, you're looking for one of those safe plays to maybe they always say get half, right? Make 10 yards and then,
and punt. Yep.
But in that case, the ball going to the turf intended for Gaetano Orizio falls to the turf, so 3rd and 25.
Yeah, I'm guessing right now Coach Jackson just kind of maybe hand this ball off and want to just happy you don't want the turnover, right? You want to
play the field
away.
position game
Your
a little bit.
defense started out good, and you want to give it back to them and see what happens here. McQuaid stepped up here on defense. The holding call was big. McQuaid's in a cover 2 here.
3rd and 33. Buttles back to pass.
Thing.
Here comes
Pressure.
the rush. Steps up, scrambles.
He's over the line.
He's got to tuck it, and he is tackled after a short gain. John Harding making the play from the McQuaid. No, that's
number 2.
Yeah.
That would be Paul Rizzo with the tackle.
Rizzo with the tackle. So
I don't know. I'm saying that I did miss, like, Owen Meyer is not out there, right, on defense? I don't think he was.
He has been, but I don't think he was out on that series.
So in the big scheme of things, with the holding and the sack, getting a punt here, I'm thinking, Coach Jackson is much rather, obviously, wants that instead of the turnover and avoided that.
And from the McQuaid point of view, it was 1st down inside your 35, and they're punting from midfield. Yep. So a great stand by the defense, aided by a couple of penalties, but also a couple of big plays. So here's the punt for Aquinas.
Ooh.
The rush is on. He gets it away.
He tipped it.
Ball is going to roll inside the 20.
That was tipped by the McQuaid.
Yeah, good rush. They went after it. Didn't quite get there, but 8:21 to go in the half, and tonight, you play for trophies in November, but also in October, Coach. The winner of tonight's game will win the Challenge Cup trophy, which was donated by Al and Lucy Joseph. Al, 1943 Aquinas graduate in 1964, and it honors Father John Onorata, who impacted Al's life at Aquinas. Symbol of man's belief in tradition and the excellent and true value of a Catholic education. They also select MVPs for each team, and there's a donation made to the School of Holy Child.
Yeah, that's really great. It's a great ceremony after the game.
Palladino to Palladino.
Yeah. Hitch right there.
That's Bryson to Brenton.
Yep, Brenton is 6'5", 170.
6'5", 170.
Yeah, he's good. A good receiver, good DB. That was a nice little gain, right?
Twin brothers,
First down, keep you on schedule. They got 6 yards, I think.
And Brenton Palladino has 16 catches on the year, 224 yards, 3 touchdowns. So that's probably a confidence builder for Bryson, too. It's 2nd and 5 for the Knights.
Yep. So they are in twins, tight ends up top, low
snap. Good job recovering. Yeah. Give us to Harding, spinning.
Yeah, he runs hard, but nice play there, keeping him contained by
gain
Aquinas.
of about 2, so it'll be maybe 3rd and 3.
Number 3, Joshua Ernston on the tackle. No, he actually got the first down. So it was a really nice run. Thought he was short. And this is kind of what the MO with McQuaid will be, right? I mean, eventually you'll see Harding starts to get going usually, right? He starts to pick up the run game, make some plays, and you've just got to you got to try to keep him contained.
So 1st down, Knights.
We've got a bunch here.
28-yard line.
Toss
to Harding. Good penetration by Aquinas. He's going to be run out right about the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by Noah Collins-Howard, who caught the touchdown pass at the corner out there, kept them contained, pushed them out of bounds.
Really just extended that play toward the sideline, right? There was no place for Harding to go except east-west. And sometimes at some point you got to go north and south.
Yep, making them run laterally.
So new personnel package coming in from McQuaid. At this point, maybe more of the receiving group with number 9, JPG and 40, number 4, Alan Nesmith trips to the near side of the field.
Spread it out. Quads, right? No, Harding.
Well, Harding is
Two
spread
backs
out
in
now. Yeah, now it
quads.
is four to the near side of the field.
Oh, it's going to be motion? No.
Screen pass is just over the arms of the receiver.
That was Owen Meyer.
Incomplete, Owen Meyer. Yeah. So maybe he's on a pitch count, so to speak, tonight.
Yep. He may. Yeah, we don't know, right? It's something injured there, but we don't know. But yeah, he's in at running back a little bit, and they put Harding can be is a good receiver out there too.
3rd and 11.
It's a big play for both sides here. I got a 3-by-1 here. Harding's back at the running back.
Snap, Palladino.
Draw.
Inside handoff to Harding.
Draw to Harding, so they're going to be
Gain
short.
of about 5. That'll bring McQuaid out to the 32-yard line.
4th and 5, right? Bates, Coach Bates is
34-yard line. Here comes the punt team.
Yep.
McQuaid was able to get a first down there, but unable to go any further as we approach the 7-minute mark here in the first half.
Yeah, it's been a quick-moving half.
Sansone has a strong leg. High snap.
Oh, nice job.
Rushes on. He gets it away. End-over-end kick is going to bounce at the 35, rolling towards the far sideline and out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
That was a nice job by the punter.
Yeah, just to control possession and then to do that. So let's take a quick look, Coach, at the Section 5 Class A standings coming into this week.
Yep.
UPrep had the number 1 spot. They actually fell to Hilton last night, 24-7. McQuaid also 7-0. Aquinas, the 4 spot coming into tonight. Our calculus says that Aquinas, regardless of tonight, is probably going to be locked in there unofficially.
Yep. I think the only looking at today right now, when I looked at it, of course, you need an MIT degree to figure out sometimes. But I'm thinking if McQuaid loses to Aquinas, they will tie UPrep, and I believe UPrep will have the tiebreaker. And don't quote me 100%, which means they would be number 1 seed. McQuaid wins, then they're number 1 seed.
Handoff is the battle. He's to the second level, the 40, 45.
Nice run.
Great drive start for the Irish.
Right over the left guard. Nice little hole there. He hit it.
Darian Battle, the junior. 15-yard run for the first down.
You know, he's one, Steve, that has just gotten better and better every week running the ball.
And as this Aquinas team has gotten more confident, he was the player of the week in Section 5 Class AA in Week 6. And you can see that, too, running with the power, right?
He's running hard. They're in 2-by-2 here, set.
Oh, high snap, Buttles, mesh points missed, and he just does his best to keep the ball and move forward.
Yep. Yeah, high snap through that playoff. It's going to be another inside zone to him. And Buttles did the best he could, take and get what you can get at that point.
Heady play by the freshman quarterback just to secure the ball, extend the possession. 2nd and 11.
Aquinas is trying to spread him out a little bit. Right now going 4 wides the last play.
Under 6 minutes here. Second quarter, headed towards halftime.
So off that little schedule right now, like 2nd and 11. Let's see if they run the ball again or throw it. They're in that 2-by-2 again. Spread out.
Trent Buttles, snap, drops back, looks to his receiver, throws the out, and it's incomplete. Just off the hands of Thomas Levens III. Levens has come up with a couple of big catches here in the first half, just unable to haul that in.
Actually, the same play that they ran there for the first down up on the other side of the field. They're out for
on the 3rd down in midway through the first quarter there,
and it was a little short to pass. So this is a big play again for McQuaid. I think 3rd and 11 here, trying to get the ball back here with 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, and
a half. Trying to see if they can tie up the game.
And McQuaid shuffling in defenders.
Again, they're they got the tight end, double tight here, double tight, double flanker. So I think this is going to be max protection, maybe a screen, or then throwing it to the one receiver.
Buttles back to pass.
Yep.
Jumps the route, incomplete.
Not there. Same thing. Running out, max protect with double tight, trying to hit the out. Corner from McQuaid was excellent. I think number 4.
Xavier Cox, 13 with the coverage.
Out there.
And you can see that this McQuaid, that they've done their homework. They've seen the film. They've run the out a couple of times, and there he was there to jump the route and make sure the pass was incomplete.
Yeah, so now we got
4th down.
Harden is back. 2 returners.
Yeah, 2 returners. And McQuaid had pressure the first time, so got a piece. Let's see how they come after the punter here. Strong rush, ball is bobbled, and the kick is just a good job to get it away, and it's going to roll to the 35-yard line.
That was a 20-yard punt. See?
Yeah, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yep, could have been, yep.
You know, you get a snap and you're handling the ball in the backfield just to get the ball away and get positive yardage there. So 5:14 to go here in the first half. Favre Stadium, 67th edition of McQuaid Aquinas Section 5 football.
Got a little rain coming down now, Steve.
Steve Bradley, Brian Taranjo on the call, Varsity Media Sports Network. And, Coach, is this one of those drives where the perfect scenario for McQuaid is to run like the 5-minute offense, score, get off the field, and then get the ball to start the second half?
They get the ball to start the second half. There's Trapp inside of Harding.
Palladino, Harding.
There you go.
9-yard gain for John Harding. Great first down play for the Knights.
Brought 2 guys there on the counter, kind of kicked out, lead through coming through. Nice play there. Yep, you're exactly right, Steve. If you can kind of get this clock down and score here, and then you get the ball to start the second half, nice. Good kick out there by number 77.
Yeah, 77 was pulling, 21 was pulling.
Yep, up into a hole,
and
through.
Harding you give John Harding a crease, he's going to make yards.
Yep. That was a really nice block by Joe D'Amico.
Give the Harding up the middle.
Nice run again.
Little zone play, gain of 5.
I talked to Coach Danny Bates a little bit before the game. It's 3 offensive linemen that have started as sophomores. Aiden Jones, Charlie Raymond, and Owen Begeman have all started as sophomores. So they're kind of veterans, those 3 guys up front for them. McQuaid, it's a good offensive line. Aquinas is fighting. This is a good game up front. They're battling.
Yeah,
Harding is going to be the workhorse. I'm telling you, he gets better as the game goes.
And he is going to get another carry here. And a good job by the Aquinas defense.
And I'm pretty sure Billy Harmon knows that's the guy we're going to not let us beat us, right? Especially with Will DeMarco out. They're going to make the quarterback try to beat him.
Yep. Brody Lennox in on the tackle there, along with a couple of defensive linemen.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job up front. Aquinas kind of maintaining their gap and fighting. And Lucas Leone will come in, and he's a filler, that inside backer.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, 3:35 to go here, first half. Snap to Palladino.
Little bubble.
Bubble screen to Geen, and he breaks the tackle and gets the first down.
Nice job. Dan Geen.
Dan Geen made the first man miss, kept the chains moving. So now a little bit of rhythm for this McQuaid offense.
So
44-yard line.
Yep. That was a nice play, right? I mean, get it out quick. He makes a little breaks one tackle, gets the first on the 5 yards they needed.
And you mentioned the absence of Will DeMarco. And Will DeMarco has been a starting quarterback for a long time, knows every play in the book, and there's a little more flexibility. But a great job there by Palladino just to get Bryson Palladino to get rid of the ball and make the play.
Got to keep an eye down here with his brother, number 11, right? He's solo covered down here. And Brenton Palladino, I wouldn't be shocked here if you see him go for a big shot here at one point.
Go a fade, go over the top, try and use that side, jump ball, high point it.
He's 6'5", and they've got number 3 down here for Aquinas on him. He looks like he's single covered right now down below here, so that would be Joshua Ernst is on him. I just got a feeling that they will try to take a shot here at some point, but now.
Procedure penalty, 1st and 15. Palladino drops back.
There it is.
Looks for Palladino. 2 receivers there. Just missed him.
Safety came over. He's throwing it outside. Would have been better. But trying to get the home run vertical there.
Bryson Palladino going deep for Brendan Palladino. Coach, you saw that. You thought they'd take the shot. Just missed it there. 2nd and 15.
Yeah, it was actually, kind of held the ball a little long. And the safety read it well. 22 came over from Aquinas. But you kind of want to try to probably get that more on the outside towards the sideline. Away from the safety.
But a strong arm, threw it 40 yards to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I think it's a good call by Coach Bates because you want to kind of get this defense backed up a little bit, right? It opens up the holes
if
more.
You've been going John Harding a lot, you maybe want to soften him up a little bit if you can to make those runs easier. But 5 receivers out, swing pass to Harding.
There he is.
Bubble screen, John Harding, 40. Still moving forward towards the 35-yard line. John Harding with a nice gain there.
Nice little bubble and an empty formation. This is the one thing about McQuaid. They can come with multiple formations. They can power you and line up with 2-3 backs if they want. Then they spread out the empty. They've done that all year, and they're very effective out of all of it.
And I think, too, Coach, you cannot minimize the blocks by the receivers.
Yep.
The initial block at the line of scrimmage by the receiver is really what gave John Harding the space there to make that forward. Now we've got trips to the top, single receiver down here, 3rd and 2.
This is going to Harding.
In motion. Harding on the counter. Breaks the tackle, 30, 25, still moving forward. First down, Knights.
Brought that window dressing around with the guy coming from the slot in the back, and then get Harding on the counter coming back to the motion guy.
225, and this has been a very effective drive for McQuaid.
Yeah, you hit it on the head, Steve. If they get this in, right, basically into the half, they tie it up and now get the ball to start the second half.
I believe they took possession with 5:14 to go. So in 3 minutes, they've gained 3 first downs, set themselves up at the Aquinas 25. 2 minutes to go and a chance to tie the game.
Motion.
Palladino rushes on Gillens, and he dumps it.
That may be grounding. I don't know if there was a receiver there. They went empty.
Yes, here comes the late grounding. Flag, yep.
They went empty. There was no receiver in the area. He's not outside the tackle box, so that is grounding. It's going to be a spot foul, I believe.
And that was a whole lot of Quante Gillens closing in on him too.
He kind of may have been better off if he just kind of threw that way over Harding's head out here. It was in motion, but, again, he had a lot of pressure, like you said.
Yeah. Gillens leads Aquinas with 7 sacks, was able to just come off the line untouched. Harding was looking up top, and just the play blew up, and he had to get rid of the ball.
And I think it was he had to get rid of it, right? But I forgot high school. I'm sorry, is a 15-yard loss of down too, so not spot foul. So they lost more yardage there.
So 2nd and 25. Exactly 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Aquinas with a 7-0 lead over McQuaid. Little Irish scored a touchdown on their first drive, and it has been basically battle between the 20s ever since.
Now we got the tight end trips, double tight formation, one back.
Palladino, the give is to
good yardage. Number 4.
Alan Nesmith.
Yep.
Nesmith with a 10-yard gain.
So at least, it was 25 yards, right? Now they're down to 13. Still a long distance, but much better. Half of it's back, pretty much, right?
Yeah, and
that's your 2-down territory here, right?
Well, I think it depends on this down. We were watching the kickers before the game, and they were hitting from 35 yards. But I think so, given the time and the down in this situation.
Same formation here, tight end trips to the top.
Palladino, give us to Harding, zone read, and he's going to be stacked up short of the 25-yard line, so it'll be about 4th and 11.
Maybe you're right.
1:13 to go. I think it's a little too far for Sansone.
Going for
You'd be looking at a 45-yard field goal.
Yeah.
And
weather's not perfect, so rain and that's a long field goal.
And obviously you're looking to convert here and score, but if you're unable, it still has a long field for Aquinas.
Looking to be patient, too, down to 51 seconds. They complete this. They still got, I think, 3 timeouts. So
yep, McQuaid with 3 timeouts. So 4th down. Bryson Palladino, shotgun
empty
formation. Nesmith in motion. Palladino looks, throws, and it is short, incomplete. So the Aquinas defense holds, and the Little Irish will take over on their 28-yard line with 34 seconds left here in the first half.
So that penalty, the grounding, was a big one, obviously. Put you at 2nd and 25, so that was big. Yeah, he motioned down to the quads and was trying to hit that vertical.
But the defense was there. A great job by Aquinas, just kind of had everything covered. And
I got to think Aquinas is going to try to probably just get out of here, right? 7-0, you think, right now?
Or maybe you give it to Battle and see if you can break one.
If he breaks one, then you can move a little bit.
One handoff, you get a seam, you never know. You're not necessarily looking to score, but if it happens, it happens.
Yep, that's true. So give it a shot. Tell him no fumble, obviously.
Buttles in the shotgun. Give us the Battle. Cuts back to the 34-yard line.
I think they may let it go now, though.
Yeah, I think so. Nice 7-yard gain.
Good first half.
Great first half.
Yeah, really good. Went fast. This pace, I'll be able to make McDonald's easy, Steve. I mean, before what? 9 or 8:30.
You got to have your priorities, Coach.
Right.
It's Saturday night. And
right.
that will do it. Time winding down here in the first half. The Aquinas Little Irish 7, McQuaid Jesuit Knights 0. You are watching Section 5 football on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Shotgun, looking to tie this game. DeMarco doesn't like it, trying to direct some traffic, throws on the near side. Into the end zone! Touchdown! Harding! Under center. Here's going to be the handoff. Oh, and he doesn't get it! The pitch back! Into the end zone! He's in!
Oh
He's in!
Wow.
DeMarco getting the pitch! McQuaid storming the field.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media. Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
DeMarco out of the shotgun, looking to tie this game. DeMarco doesn't like it, trying to direct some traffic, throws on the near side. Into the end zone! Touchdown! Harding! Under center. Here's going to be the handoff. Oh, and he doesn't get it! The pitch back! Into the end zone! He's in!
Oh
He's in!
Wow.
DeMarco getting the pitch! McQuaid storming the field.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable, and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
Out of the shotgun, looking to tie this game. DeMarco doesn't like it, trying to direct some traffic, throws on the near side. Into the end zone! Touchdown! Harding! Under center. Here's going to be the handoff. Oh, and he doesn't get it! The pitch back! Into the end zone! He's in!
Oh
He's in!
Wow.
DeMarco getting the pitch! McQuaid storming the field!
Welcome back to the University of Rochester's Favre Stadium on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Steve Bradley and Brian Taranjo for McQuaid Aquinas, the Little Irish, with a 7-0 lead here at halftime. And Coach, McQuaid has been behind before. This isn't new territory for them. Last week against Brighton, 5 minutes left, they're down by 10. And one of the more miraculous finishes we'll see all season. First, we see Will DeMarco with a pass here to John Harding for the touchdown to tie the game at 24 with a minute left.
That was a great throw, great catch. That tied it up.
Forces overtime. Now Tyler Matkevich. Deep ball for Henninger. Catches it in the end zone. Brighton takes the lead, 31-24.
They kicked the extra point. Henninger kid, he's a good player.
John Harding powers in the end zone.
Here we go.
Coach Bobby Bates makes the bold decision. Go for the win. Go for two. Give is the Harding. He stopped, and then the pitch to DeMarco. Running, stretching, and he's in.
He's in, perhaps. I don't know. It was close. But that was Steve, I can't overestimate how that play by Harding there. I mean, to be that aware of what you're doing and smart to flip that ball back there knowing that's my only chance here and doing that was just a tremendous play. And that was just I watched that game last week. It was an unbelievable game. I mean, hats off to Brighton and what they did and staff. And like you said, McQuaid, they're just resilient. I mean, down 10, come back, and then do that at the overtime was just great. I got a feeling like they're going to get the ball here. I think this third quarter is going to kind of be a big dictator of the game here and what happens in the third. Because I think if Aquinas scores first and goes up 14-0, it's going to be tough. Even though,
speaking of Aquinas scoring first, this is their first drive. Quarterback Trent Buttles with a 56-yard pass to Noah Collins-Howard. It was such a nice ball fake. Collins-Howard was behind the defense.
Great play.
Yeah. And just set the tone. And since that big play, it's really been a battle between the 30-yard lines for the most part. But Aquinas comes out, gets that touchdown on their first drive at 7:45 to go in the first quarter, and we haven't seen anybody in the end zone since.
That play was really well designed and executed by the players and set up nicely and stuff. Again, the McQuaid's getting the ball first. That's going to be big. I mentioned Coach Billy Harmon over Aquinas and the staff that Coach Jackson has. Very excellent staff over there. McQuaid with Coach Bates has done an unbelievable job at his staff. His brother, Dan Bates, right, has been on the staff. You've got Jimmy Lumline, Andre Fontenette, Chris Urban, to name some of them. So he has put together a great staff, as evidenced by winning 4 sectionals in a row. They're very well prepared. They're resilient. The kids always believe they're going to win the game. And that's why, both of these programs have had a great success, right? In history.
And a lot of respect for each other, too.
Yep.
These programs, as intense as this on-the-field rivalry is, the respect off the field is huge. And, Coach, you got 2 former Syracuse University receivers on each sideline, right? Mo Jackson over on the Aquinas sideline, and Andre Fontenette here with McQuaid on the near sideline. So.
And I think Coach Bates said to you, getting ready for after the Brighton game, they had to get ready, right? But he didn't have to say much, right? You don't have to say much for this game.
No, not all week. So, you don't have to tell everybody it's a big game. Right. They know, they're focused, and we are ready to go here.
The other thing I got to mention, Steve, I'm looking at the senior banners on the track here from McQuaid. They've got more senior banners than I've had on teams in the past, over the years and stuff.
So Aquinas will send it away. Josh Campbell, the kicker. McQuaid 2 back. It's going to go to John Harding. And
fake?
Yeah, Harding keeps it a little bit, and he gets out to the 30-yard line where there's a gaggle of Aquinas tacklers.
Nice tackle, yeah. 52, Frankie Burgess made a nice tackle. A little fake there to try to hold the kickoff team a little bit. Not bad starting position.
Yeah, you maybe a little bit of deception. Harding keeps it, cuts upfield.
So here's the big thing, Steve. Now we're going to see what, again, 2 good staffs. What are the adjustments that were made based on the first half? Let's see, what does Coach Bates make on the offense adjustments and Coach Harmon on the defensive side.
Harmon. And they really, McQuaid was not able to establish that huge offensive rhythm. I think that really priority number 1 might be getting John Harding going.
You got it.
And here he goes, 30, 35, 37-yard line.
Yep, nice run.
Solid first down play for Harding.
Straight power right there, right? Tight formation, right, coming at you. And I think you're right. I think Coach Bates is going to say, come on, hey, we're going to establish our offensive line with our star back here and gets kind of pounded a little bit.
And as we mentioned, Bryson Palladino starting for the first time this season.
Yep.
He's a senior, and he had completed 3 passes prior to tonight. But he's completed a couple of passes, and he's got his twin brother here to the near side. So maybe we'll get a little Palladino to Palladino going here.
Same formation.
And Harding keeps those legs grinding.
A little short.
Just short of the 40. I really like the way he keeps the legs moving, though.
Yeah, he runs hard. And you see that same formation, we call it the attack formation. Got those 2 backs that are offset with the tight end behind the tight end tackle. They're bringing those guys across to kick out, lead up through the hole, and just kind of basically blocking down to the point of attack. So I think he'll get the ball again.
Okay.
It's just my guess.
But put on your defensive coordinator hat, your Billy Harmon at Aquinas. What do you do to make somebody other than Harding beat you?
Yeah, well, I think like they're running their 4-4, so there's 8 right in the box right now. So if you're really struggling, you're going to kind of cheat that safety up a little bit as you go here, trying to get him more into the run game if needed. Right now he's got 5-man front, so it's like a 5-3, 8 guys.
3rd and 1.
And tossing to Harding here.
Pitch to Harding around the end, and he gets it rather easily. Nice job kind of going outside by the middle. The middle was clogged. You mentioned 8 in the box, so a good play call from McQuaid to go outside and move the chains.
Yeah, he went with like a 5-3 double eagle, which means both of the tackles, they got the nose over the center and the 2 tackles and the guards outside shoulder a little bit, trying to take off those A-gaps, right? And the nice call by Coach Bates to toss it to the outside.
And Harding did a nice job just getting past the line, getting out of bounds, fresh set of downs.
I still think at some point we're going to get a little bit of a sneak here to his brother.
Right, Alan Nesmith, the tailback now. Give us to Nesmith.
Nice
and
play.
He is taken down.
Lucas Leone, 55, nice play.
Yeah, defensive player of the week last week. Makes a big defensive play right there.
Yep.
Did he just shoot the gap there, Coach?
Yep, basically nice read. Just follow where the lead back was. The offset back knew it was coming right, kind of an ISO, and he just filled nicely. Good read by him. I mean, again, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, the DC, Billy Harmon has said, we've got to stop Harding, right? You got to know where he is in the backfield, get ready for him to get the ball, then react if he does.
Seeing the replay, though, he did more than shoot the gap. He took on a blocker and then went through. Palladino to pass, pressure on.
Oh,
steps up, incomplete.
Who was that again?
That was
Gillians, right? Quentin Gillians
putting
again.
the pressure on. Pass was intended for number 8, Nathan Earl. Yeah, Gillians is a difference maker. There's no doubt about it. I think coming into this game, that was one player that outside of the ones we talked about that I thought may be an X factor.
Very good. Yeah, you did mention that. He's very good end. Yeah, he's a tough kid. He comes forward every play, comes hard, smart.
So 3rd and 11 for the Knights. Ball at their own 45.
I don't know. I just I think maybe here we're going to see a screen at some point from McQuaid because they're coming.
Pressure comes. Harding swings out.
It's a wheel route.
Ball's thrown in.
Out
of bounds, incomplete.
Nice coverage.
It looked like Harding was trying to bait the defender to come up and almost make a double move.
Yep.
And a great job by Aquinas to stay at home, not let that happen.
And it was
Noah Collins-Howard.
He's had a nice night, both sides.
Yeah, impact player, both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that was your race, Steve. That was kind of like a wheel route, Harding coming out the backfield down the sideline, and the safety did a nice job reading that.
Yeah, and it was almost intercepted. That just ran out of real estate there on the near sideline. So Sansone is the punter for McQuaid. Here's the snap. The kick is away. A low kick. Hits at the 31-yard line. Rolls to the 25.
Nice McQuaid bounce there, yep.
And Aquinas will take over with 9:19 to go here in the third quarter. Their own 22-yard line.
So they came out with 1 first down, right? Got the first down, and then Aquinas stiffened up and forced a punt. So it's going to be the next score is going to be huge because McQuaid ties it up, game on, right? Aquinas scores here at 14-0. It's going to be a battle, right, to come back.
Yep.
So
McQuaid currently ranked 13th in the state in Class AA. Aquinas receiving votes. And in this series, right, we mentioned that both teams have scored a lot of points, but it's always tighter. Aquinas overall series lead 22.5 points a game to 14. Buttles in the shotgun for the Irish. Give is to Battle. Breaks the tackle, gets off the near side to about the 25-yard line.
Number 2 is doing a nice job. Paul Rizzo from McQuaid. He's made a lot of tackles tonight. It seems like 11 comes up from the safety spot and Phil as well.
And especially with Owen Meyer fighting that injury too for the Knights. He's their top tackler, and Rizzo has been there to step in and make some plays with Meyer not quite at full speed tonight.
Yeah, he has not been out there in defense.
So Buttle's in the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Battle, and the line of scrimmage was won by McQuaid, and that's going to be a tackle for a loss.
Number 23, was it Yogesh Pilali? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he did a nice job.
And Yogesh is a senior linebacker getting an opportunity tonight because some of those opportunities on the McQuaid defense, he did a nice job there.
That was a nice play.
3rd and 8. And your initial analysis has been true all night. The teams that have had success have been the teams winning the point of attack. And, it's simple, but it's not easy, right? That's what Marv Levy used to say. Simple, but not easy.
Yep. And you've got, good offensive line, good defensive line. So they're battling each other. Yeah, McQuaid's in their forefront, got the ends out wide.
3rd and 7, Buttles. 3-step drop.
Pressure.
Pocket, tucks it away, looking to make an off-schedule play, but not going to work.
Yeah, that was a lot of pressure. Nice pass rush by McQuaid. They had the ends out on the called wide 9s coming hard upfield.
I think Nathan Earl was the first one there to make the play, make the stop.
There was straight pass, obviously. They were just teeing off.
Yeah, Raymond's got pressure, 74, makes Buttle step up. And then here comes everybody to converge on him. And
gang tackle.
May have also been a number 6, Harry Breckwood.
This could lead to maybe good field position here.
McQuaid has 2 men deep at the 50.
Kick it away.
Aquinas will kick from its own 10. Low snap. It's away. Low kick just kind of skitters out.
I got a nice
Great
roll.
bounce.
Yeah, nice roll. I mean, again, under the conditions with the snap and the rest, that's a nice kick.
But we have seen a little bit that special teams with the center to punter exchange has not been extremely smooth. Something to keep our eye on as this game goes, because we've talked about the offense and the defense, but we know that special teams can flip the script as well.
Yeah, it seems like it's been both sides been close to possibly getting a block on the punt and stuff. So you're right. Let's see if that down the road here causes a big play for either team. So McQuaid again, we're looking at the 44-yard line here. They're on 44. Harding's back in the backfield. They're in that tight end wing, in attack mode.
Bryson Palladino fakes the Harding, throws outside, complete.
Nice play again out there.
Catch is made by his brother.
Yeah, Joshua Ernst, though. Nice tackle at corner.
Brenton Palladino. So the Palladinos connect for the second time this game. And that's got to be a lot of fun for that family. Bobby Bates kind of shared with me his message to Bryson Palladino coming in this week, and it was basically enjoy the moment, enjoy practice, enjoy the opportunity, have fun.
Yep, take the challenge and just have fun.
And midway through the third quarter, 7-0 game. Now is when plays are made in this game and things are remembered.
Flag. Procedure against McQuaid.
Yeah, it looked like that play call came in a little late, maybe. Trouble getting things going, trouble getting aligned, and now back to 2nd and 10.
I think I have to surmise here that Owen Meyer has to be, I guess, a little hurt. I mean, because he's not even really playing a lot of offense and hasn't even been on defense, and he is, one of their top players without a doubt. So
right, he was a game-time decision. He was giving it a go, but we do see him at about the 35-yard line. He's not in on this series, and they may be just limiting his plays, or maybe he gave it a go and just doesn't have what he needs to have to play tonight. Give us the Harding.
Couple yards.
Gets back to the 45-yard line, so that'll be a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, Aquinas D-line linebackers are doing a nice job filling.
Owen Meyer coming in on the 3rd down play. So maybe they just have certain packages where they can deploy him.
Harding has had to earn every yard tonight that he's gotten. There's not been huge holes there. So Aquinas is really playing the run pretty well here tonight.
And unofficially, I have his longest run to this point in the game, 9 yards. So if you would have told Billy Harmon before the game, midway through the third quarter, longest run John Harding's going to get his 9 yards, I think he signs up for that.
Absolutely.
3rd and 9, Palladino drops back, pressure comes, his arm is hit, and incomplete.
Here's your guy, Quante Gillians.
Quante Gillians, yep.
Off the edge again, heavy pressure.
And he has just, been this close to making the huge play, but he's made a lot of real solid plays.
Yeah, he's caused a lot of havoc out there from the end spot, no doubt about it.
Beats the blocker, gets an arm on Palladino, and forces the throw.
Here we go with another punt.
Sansone deep for McQuaid. Snap a little high. Here comes the rush. High kick, gets it away.
Oh.
Again, going to bounce inside the 20. That could roll out inside the 5.
Yeah, it's going to go to 3 probably. Yeah, that's an excellent punt, excellent coverage. Hey, special teams can change the game. I mean, it flips the game.
And McQuaid, at the very least, has flipped the field.
That's huge.
5 minutes to go in the third quarter, and Aquinas 97 yards away. So good job there. Sansone kicks it from his own 35.
Now we're going to see Coach Jackson. Is he going to decide to be a little conservative here? Is he going to take a risk down here at the 3? We'll see what he decides.
Yeah, I mean,
you want to get at least one first down here, I think, before you try to get the first down for any risky stuff, right?
Well,
you want
especially
to get the ball
given
out of there.
some of the issues they've had on the punting with the just missing, not connecting great on the center snap. So I would think that we will see Darian Battle here try to.
Yep. Well, he's not in actually right now.
So they're going with a power backfield.
Yep. They've got
tailback at 25 is Gaetano
Orizio.
So he might just be the sledgehammer.
He's a sophomore.
Big moment for him. First and 10 Aquinas at its own 3. Give is to Orizio. And he is going to be brought down near the 5.
I don't see Darian in the game right now as a receiver. Is he? Yeah, he was out there, the receiver. There he is.
So they split him out in the formation?
Yep, he was split out. He's in the slot, I believe.
And sometimes that is just a personnel matchup, right?
Yep.
You have to respect him on the edge because you don't want him to go over the top for 97.
Yeah, right. This is going to be, again,
2nd and 8.
2 big downs to try to get it out of the backed up here. 2 big plays here for both teams.
Yeah,
got the same formation, tight end trips. Single receiver at the bottom here to the short side of the field. He's gonna throw it.
Buttles in his own end
Going
zone.
Deep.
Airs it out.
Got him.
And just off the fingertips.
Wow.
Noah Collins-Howard just missed a big connection there. Strong coverage for McQuaid by number 27, Nick Frontudo.
Well, there's your answer about conservative, huh? Let it go. Hit it.
Yeah, play to win, though, right? We saw they haven't gone for the home run often, but
little play action, faked it inside there.
And you see the arm of Buttles right from his own end zone.
Actually, it was a really nice throw.
To the 45-yard line, and it was just a fraction off.
Yep.
So now, 3rd and 9 from their own 5.
Here we go. So 3rd and 9. Big play here. What do we have? And air it out again, be conservative and hand it off.
Knights have 7 in the box right now, right? Are they sneaking?
Battle's in the backfield. I got a feeling he's going to end up getting the ball here.
The crowd, you're starting to hear the crowd get into it here.
Yep.
Give us the battle. He's running to his left, cuts back, and brought down inside the 4. So Aquinas will be punting from its own end zone.
Yeah, so he went for the big shot there in the 2nd down, and then decided to play a little conservative on 3rd and 9, which that's okay, right? Now you just got to get this punt out and hopefully get a good punt and roll a little bit.
Yeah, battle. They tried to go east-west, and the McQuaid defense was disciplined and able to limit him to no gain. So I think the snap here is critical.
I think they're going to put a little pressure on here.
Right to the back of the end zone is Swiderski. There's the kick. Nice job getting it away. It is caught at the 35.
Oh, that's a big catch right there.
Down inside the 20. Inside the 5th. Near the 15 is Palladino.
16-yard line.
So the catch and the return by Brenton Palladino, and catching that ball in the air is what made that play.
You talk about saving yardage, right? If that ball, he decides not to take the risk and say, I got confidence to catch that line drive, that ball's bouncing and
probably in midfield. It's a 35-yard play.
Yep, big play. And he's a senior.
Pressure came. There was the punt. Palladino did a nice job running up, eludes the gunner, and is able to make another player miss just before he's dragged down at the 15. So this is the opportunity the Knights have been waiting for all night.
This is big, right? I mean, you don't get in here, then there's probably going to be a little frustration, right?
Right.
I mean, so McQuaid's definitely going to try to get this in to tie this game up right here. Aquinas is going to look to stop Harding again, but he's not at running back.
Yeah, Nesmith's in the backfield.
I think he's a receiver.
Palladino to pass.
Oh, got him.
Pressure's on.
Guess who?
I'm going to go with number 6.
You got it. Quante Gillians again.
Wow, he has just been so difficult to handle off the edge. That's his 8th sack of the season, leads the team. And Quante is a junior, 6'4", 250, and he has been in the McQuaid backfield numerous times tonight. You
remember that award, and you have to pick an MVP from each team, remember?
Yeah.
I think we have a candidate for Aquinas as of right now.
Yeah, and you can't, though, don't forget Collins Howard. But
yeah, he's had a good night, too, yep. Look at another great play. Look at that play by him.
Yeah, there's Harding losing yardage in the backfield.
Defense, yeah, they are playing really fast and aggressive. And, again, Quante took on the blocker, right, and kept his outside arm free and just basically stove the play right up. They got in on it and made the tackle initially. I mean, it's a great play.
Coach,
Watch this.
Obviously has the size and the strength, but he's also got a motor that doesn't stop.
No, yeah. I mean,
and John Harding's not easy. He gets him around the waist. Actually, he's able to elude Gillians, but he slowed him up enough for the rest of the defense.
And look at how many white jerseys in on the tackle. I mean, Coach Harmon has to be so excited about how his defense is performing and his staff running to the ball. I mean, they've been really aggressive.
So now it's 3rd and about 18 from the 25-yard line.
We got Wildcat.
Harding with the snap. They ran a little Wildcat, Coach.
Yeah, 51. Big play, Aquinas. He's a very good DT inside, right? So that was a great play by Rodney Tull. So now we're in 4th down and long, right?
I think, though, you almost have to go for it, right? And
you got to go for it.
1 touchdown game heading towards a 1-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. And, you got to think that even worst-case scenario that Aquinas won't be starting with great field position.
Right.
But
and if you're Palladino, right, you got to try to
make a play.
Yeah, you throw the ball, right? I mean, you got to get a play here and put it up in the air and see if it goes. Maybe.
Well, you mentioned his brother Brenton is 6'5", right, and he's in the slot. Yeah. Maybe that's where they go.
Guess who's?
Brenton Palladino over the middle. Yeah. They're going to the far corner.
That was his brother.
Just incomplete. Yeah. So he ran the corner route.
Got roughing the passer, I believe, though. That's what it looks like. That's going to be automatic first
penalty
down,
in the backfield.
Roughing the passer.
And it is roughing the passer. A big penalty. Will extend this drive for McQuaid.
I know his 15 yards is automatic. I'm not sure. It may not be.
They'll get the down over.
Yes. Yeah.
So at the very least, another chance. But there's Bryson Palladino looking for Brenton Palladino. And that's a nice ball, Coach, throwing it to a spot down near the goal line.
Yeah, you got to throw it and take the shot, right? I mean, you can't just holding it sack there. Actually, he was close to almost making that catch.
Yeah, it was.
It is automatic first down.
Yeah, so first down for McQuaid inside the 14-yard line. 53 seconds to go here in the first half, or 3rd quarter, beg your pardon. And John Harding goes up the middle where he spins away, headed towards the 10, the 5, nice and towards the end zone he dives.
Nice run.
And he is just short. There's John Harding's magic.
Yep. You know he's going to break one at some point. You controlling him the whole game is tough. He usually will make something happen. I mean, you can't stress that penalty. What was that, 4th and 20 or something, right? 20-something yards there?
Yeah, but so he eludes a tackler at the line of scrimmage. The patience on this play. Eludes a second tackler at the 10.
Yep.
Stutter step, cuts back, inside and down, just inside the 1.
Yeah, he's not running out of bounds.
And he's extending towards the goal line, Coach. You see the tight shot on the ball?
Yep.
McQuaid got that call last week. Not Harding, not right there, and now we've got flags.
Procedure, I think, against McQuaid. Move it back.
What a run, though. What a run.
Yeah, he runs hard. And, and he doesn't appear like he's a pure speedster, but he's faster than he appears. He's shifty.
And he
tried to get
the ball.
it in. Yeah.
Well, it was on the inside hand. It's probably tougher for the official on the sideline to see the ball there when the knee goes down than when it's in the outside hand. But at any rate.
Now we got first and goal at the 6. We're at the 1.
Inside 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Give us the Harding.
There you go.
Touchdown. Nice.
Great ISO.
John Harding up the middle, and McQuaid is within 1 point, Coach. My eyes are on John Harding. A little bit of a funny step there in the end zone.
Yeah, he's
walking
slipping.
a bit gingerly coming off.
Yeah. It looks like he's something with his knee or ankle. I don't know. He's limping. You caught that, yeah. Definitely limp coming off.
But
this
power
is a nice
isolation
trip,
right up the middle.
Yep.
Couch with the big block. Harding in untouched. McQuaid with Sansone on. Dominic Sansone looking for the tie with 22 seconds to go here in the third. Put down, placement, kick.
Good.
We're even.
Nice power run there, right there. Kicked out, led through.
And with 12 minutes and 22 seconds to go in regulation, we're tied at 7. We talked about the resiliency of McQuaid.
Yeah,
that's on display again here
it.
tonight.
But it's just, again, those penalties in a bad time, on a 4th and long, you can't rough the passer there. I didn't exactly see it. I saw the ref make the signal like he hit him to the head and stuff, helmet to head maybe.
Yep.
But that is just, the drive is over. And now that we're talking about a whole different complexion, right? You said how important that was for McQuaid to score. They get the stop. Aquinas moves them back. And then you get that penalty. And then Hardin takes over after the penalty. And we have a great game.
A whole new game.
Yeah, whole new game. Which is, it's going to be a great fourth quarter.
Which is to be expected. You know these games are going to be close. You know there's going to be those plays that, depending on where your rooting interest is, that go one way or the other. But to McQuaid's credit, John Harding got that second chance for 1st and 10 at the 15. Two big runs by him later, and it's a tie game.
Yeah, like we saw last week, McQuaid is never out the game. They're always going to fight.
So Dominic Sansone will send this kick.
Let's see now, Buttles can get this offense together, right, and see if he can get a drive going a little bit, right, for Aquinas. They haven't had one since that first great drive.
Yep, to the far sideline. It is caught on the far side. Returned to about the 20-yard line, and that is Rosario, number 9.
Alexis Rosado.
Yeah, Alexis Rosado. And he had his own big play last week. He had a 44-yard touchdown pass with 38 seconds left to beat Hilton. So
he caught the winner, right?
Yeah, from Buttles. And so we've got playmakers all over the field with 15 seconds left.
So let's see what Aquinas is coming out with here. Well, it looks like they're got trips to the right.
Yep.
3-by-1.
And the give.
Nice. Ooh.
To Arizio.
Yeah.
Pulls his way up the middle for a first down.
Big run, just straight inside.
That's a tone setter. Probably we've got a McQuaid player down, an injury on that run. But let's take a look at Arizio here.
Straight ahead blocking here.
And we've been talking about, Battle and Harding not going down. Arizio showed a lot of grit and determination there. 15-yard run.
That could be their biggest run of the night too, right? Aquinas?
I think so, in terms of distance. Yeah,
Battle's had one, but I don't think it's that long. So that was a big play.
Yeah,
for him.
I had Battle with one 15-yard run. So if not, it's close. But
that gets him out to almost the 45-yard line, which is a great field position now to start the fourth quarter for him.
For sure, and we talked about the one mindset we didn't talk about is the McQuaid defense now. With Aquinas coming out, I would think that they would probably approach this like they approached the start of the game. You look to have a solid drive, and that's great to see.
Mr. Bridges, right? Up.
He's
good.
Up. He's excited.
Got him all fired up.
Shamir Bridges, another impact player for the Knights. Good to see him come off the field. So excited and hopefully ready to return on a team that's really had a lot of injuries the last couple weeks. So 7-7, 9 seconds to go, third quarter.
Should end the quarter here.
1st and 10 Aquinas. It's 44.
Yeah, end of the quarter.
And the clock runs down.
Here we go. Tied up, Steve, going to the fourth.
At the end of 3 at Favre Stadium on the campus of University of Rochester. Aquinas 7, McQuaid 7. We'll be back for the fantastic finish here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
Jump around, blaring from the public address system. Fourth quarter underway here at Favre Stadium. Aquinas McQuaid, first down, Little Irish, their own 44.
3-by-1 again here. Got the back away from the trips.
Bottles the pass, out to battle, and nice great tackle. That's nice Palladino. And you can't just say Palladino, that's Brenton Palladino.
Yeah, he's a good D-back too, receiver D-back. He can come up and tackle.
Steve Bradley, along with former East Rochester coach Brian Tarango.
Filling in for the great Jeff DeVeronica. It's been very hard to fill his shoes, right?
Yes, and you're doing great, Coach. Keep it up.
People may be calling for me to go to the family party he had instead of being here at the end of the game.
2nd and 10 for Aquinas.
Inside.
Yeah.
Give again.
Gives to Arizio.
Better job by McQuaid this time.
Setting up a 3rd and long.
71. Nice tackle there. Aiden Jones. Nice tackle by Aiden Jones. He's been a starter again since his sophomore year. One of their better linemen, Aiden Jones, 71. Made a big play there, making it 3rd and long.
And Arizio, some big carries here in the second half.
Yeah, they've had a battle more at receiver here than in the second half. Trips again.
3rd and 9, Buttles in his shotgun. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws it short to Battle, caught at the 45, and he is going to be stopped after a gain of about 2 yards.
4th down.
JPG and 40 with the tackle.
Yep, number 9, another great job. They rally to the ball fast.
And Aquinas comes out in punt formation. 4th and 8.
Don't want to. You want to just kind of get this. Stay away from, I would think, the Harding a little bit here.
Yep. John Swiderski, the punter.
Good snap.
It's a low snap. Ball's on the turf.
Yep.
He gets it away, and it's going to bounce out at about the 35-yard line.
Yep, little low snap. He dropped it for a second and got it off at least, but short punt again.
So a great drive start here for McQuaid.
Yep, good field position.
And McQuaid had the short field on its last possession, able to punch it in for a touchdown. Come out with 9:54 to go here. What's the offensive approach here?
His name is John Harding. I'm guessing he's probably going to get the ball.
And trying to clarify, the Aquinas punter listed as Santino Harding. He was number 21 on my roster, but
double tight. Twins out here. 2 tight ends. He's rolling.
Palladino rolling to the near side. Throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. So
Coach Bates went with the pass first down.
Yeah, they had two receivers. Looked like he had one about 20 yards down, one 10 yards, and just Aquinas defense was there and made the answer. So 2nd and 10.
I don't know. I still think we're going to see. Maybe I'm crazy, but one of these teams are going to opportunity to have a screen at one point here that could be open because these teams are rushing in the passing game. So if they could execute it, possibly could break open. They have one.
Give us the Harding, 40 out to the 42-yard line.
Nice tackle.
Be 3rd and about 7.
That was again, was it Guantano Mauricio? Is that how you say his name? We're 25.
Mauricio,
yeah. The running back there made a good tackle linebacker.
Playing both ways, yeah. And we have several players playing both ways on these teams. I mean, obviously, a big game, a lot of adrenaline. Does fatigue come in at all?
No, I think they're fine. I mean, the game has been quick. Hasn't been like a ton of plays.
Third down. Aquinas shifts. McQuaid shifts. Give us the Harding. Aquinas defense
played
is there.
It well.
Yep. They had the two blockers going to that side. Didn't fool Aquinas at all.
Hunting. Nice series.
Trying to run Harding behind Rizzo and Couch, but
both of these defenses have done a great job tonight. I mean, they really have controlled the offenses generally, and there's some weapons out there on both sides of the offenses, but they've done a good job. No really big plays other than the first touchdown by Aquinas.
Right, and you know, and a lot of that is just, you know, discipline and knowing their keys and just doing their job, and credit to both sides. Here's Sansone to punt, high kick. Lands inside the 20.
He's got it. He picked it up. All right.
Collins Howard.
Save some yards.
Right, he returned to about the spot that he would have caught the ball.
Yeah, I think they'll be good, Steve, with the fatigue. I don't know if you're talking about me. I was fatigued coming up to the booth up here, but I'm not out there, so I think the guys will be all right to finish this. 8:22 to go. Aquinas has the ball at their 24.
And you know, as you said, the defensive, after the first drive, McQuaid has not allowed a lot to Aquinas.
And turnovers, right? Not a lot. Have we had one?
We have not.
So it's about turnovers being important. Is there going to be one here that can seal this game for one of the teams, right? First turnover will be a bad situation.
Yeah, probably the closest thing was the fourth down penalty that extended the drive.
Yep,
but other than that, both teams have
played clean.
Ball security has been imminent. Not a couple of bobbled snaps, but that's it. Nothing really on the turf. And
yeah, it's been a well-played, clean game.
Looks like a timeout.
Well, he's gonna. Looks like Coach Bates wants to ask clarification with the ref about something.
And you know, we mentioned that McQuaid has won 4 straight Section 5 titles. Never been done in the largest classification, and it had been 41 years since from 1978 to 2019 when they did get the first one. I mean, what does that speak to what Coach Bates has done?
He's done a wonderful job. I mean, he built a great program. I mean, they're the top AA. Won 4 in a row. Like I said, no one's ever done that to AA's. He's just got a great staff and kids that believe in what they're doing. And they off-season, they work hard at it, and you can see it. I mean, I wish I had talked to Coach Bates about they could have a T-shirt like "I want 5." Bam Bam Bigelow. Remember him back in the day? Because a T-shirt "I want 5."
Buttles to Battle. Battle driving.
Here we go.
30.
Watch out.
35.
There it is.
Fumbles out.
No.
And it is McQuaid.
Wait, like you did with the refs, was that like the jinx of mentioning about a turnover? That's not what
we were going for there. A great run by Battle to get 15 yards, and then we've talked about that McQuaid resiliency, finishing every play, and as we take a look at the replay,
great run, like you said, it's a great run.
Follows his fullback,
makes the ball on the inside arm. You know, it's stripped at number 11 again. He made the strip, Palladino, and the recovery.
Wow.
Again, he is a very good safety.
Well, look, he has contributed offense, defense, and special teams, all 3 phases.
Yep.
First and 10, McQuaid, 8:12 to go. They're at the Aquinas 39-yard line.
ISO.
Bryson Palladino. Give is to number 4, Nesmith.
I mean, he made the strip and the recovery. Palladino.
Well, and let's just see where John Harding is, too, right? He scored that touchdown on Nesmith in the backfield. Is
he at receiver now? I'm trying to see who's out there at receiver spot, or is he on the sideline? Remember that ankle or whatever. There he is. He's
there
on the
sideline.
There
he is, yes. So John Harding is at the end of the McQuaid sideline, about the 47-yard line.
Yep.
So it might be Alan Nesmith.
Yep. And they're, pretty much tight formation here. We go the attack, 2 backs, front of the tailback.
Give us to Nesmith. He's got blocking. He's got a first down.
He's just kind of running power, right? They got the 2 backs there. They're kicking out with the up back, and then they're leading through with the second back and giving it right to the tailback, running power straight through. And they're trying to rely on that offensive line. It's an experienced, big offensive line.
Well, and it's almost out of necessity. I know it's a next man up mentality, But you're down Will DeMarco and at this point, John Harding.
Yep.
Two of the most dynamic players, not just on the McQuaid team, but in Section 5.
Yep.
7 minutes to go in your big rivalry game. You're tied at 7. You talk about an opportunity for somebody to make a play. This is why they do it.
And Nesmith, 2 good runs there. I mean, hit the hole very hard. Same thing.
Yeah, Nesmith
that's straight
again.
ISO. Bounced it out.
Yep.
Good yardage. That time they both led right through the hole. The 2 up backs, the attack backs. Collisions in the hole.
And Nesmith, though, Brian, has come in. He had 29 attempts coming to the game, 184 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, junior.
So he has been a contributor to this team. Now he just is stepping into a brighter spotlight.
Yep. And here comes Palladino back, the receiver.
They kind of play in the clock game a little bit here. I know that the clock is stopped here. But catching their breath, and I would think that right now the clock is the front of McQuaid.
No, counter again. This is counter coming back.
Ooh. And the middle of the Aquinas line got penetration there.
Kind of the 2 backs again, heavy set to the left, and then they brought those guys back the opposite way, running counter kind of back to Nesmith. Instead of going play side where they were set, they came from the opposite side.
They faked it to Couch, and they gave it to Nesmith. He tried to go up and over. Low man always wins, right? Leon's there to clean up.
Yep. Yeah, Lucas Leone was there to clean up. Yeah, Harding has to be, like you said, when he scored that touchdown, something. His ankle.
But if McQuaid's able to pull this out without DeMarco and Harding, that would just be.
There you go.
Here goes Nesmith. He's inside the 10.
Same play.
1st and goal, Knights.
They're just going to say, look, we're lining up. We're putting our 2 backs here. We're going to go with our O-line, and we're going to push you back, basically, right now. They're just powering at them.
Well, it's about determination more than anything right now.
And what you said, it's twofold here. They're moving the ball, and they're eating the clock up, too.
Well, and they also have Mr. Sansone in their back pocket if they need to kick the field goal. I think they're thinking touchdown here. Give us to Nesmith again. Inside the 5, just dodging, running forward, moving the pile.
At the 2. At the 2-yard line, Lucas Leone got through there, just missed the tackle. He was in the backfield, almost had him for a loss. Broke the tackle.
And nice sportsmanship there, too, by Nesmith. You see him helping up Orizio, the tackler. So 2nd and goal. Knights at the 2.
We're down to 5:30 left in the game here. Like that turnover again. First one of the night's a big one.
And McQuaid was held off the scoreboard until late in the 3rd quarter, looking for the go-ahead touchdown. Palladino, Nesmith. Touchdown Knights.
Touchdown Knights. Same play.
I think they went on the ground all of those plays. It was like all Alan Nesmith, and with 5:08 to go here at Favre Stadium, McQuaid leads 13-7.
And the replay here, same exact play. We got the 2 backs in attack mode, basically just leading up in the hole, making collisions, and he hit the hole hard.
He did hit the hole hard, but let's give Zach Couch credit there.
No, yeah.
He had a fullback. He engaged, and he made space.
Yep.
Sansone on to kick.
That is a great drive with Nesmith carrying the ball.
Snap, put down, kick. It's good.
So now we go 5:08 to go here, and it goes back to Aquinas and, back to the 9th grader. Buttles will get the ball back here. Let's see, what happens with him taking the offense now. Going to probably have to do a little bit with throwing the ball to Ted here in the drive.
A little more, probably a sense of urgency. But look at the job the McQuaid line did. They're just moving people. 74, Raymond doing a good job with his block. And, Brian, it seemed like once they had the first positive play with Nesmith, they went back to it again. The confidence went up too. And some of the bigger runs came later in that drive. Now, Trent Buttles is a freshman.
Yep.
And he is completing 60% of his passes this year. So he came into the game 51 out of 84, 724 yards, 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a good job as a freshman. It's difficult playing as a freshman, right? Quarterback at varsity level here, and he's done a nice job. Like I said, he's gotten better from day one to right now, and he's made some nice plays tonight, right? He's kind of not turned the ball over.
He engineered a winning touchdown drive against Hilton last week.
Good Hilton team
So we've used the word resilience on McQuaid a lot.
Yep.
Let's not forget Aquinas has been pretty tough too.
There's no doubt they have the ability to go down here and score, right? So they've got the kickoff here. Let's see how the field position starts for them with the kickoff. Going to have a chance here.
Deep kick. Taken by Collins Howard inside the 5. Running sideways, and he is corralled by the McQuaid coverage unit. So
great coverage.
With 5:03 to go, Aquinas is 90 yards from a tying touchdown.
Jackson, not a power. That was a great tackle on the kickoff. So, yeah, they have plenty of time, obviously, right? 3 timeouts. They got a lot of time. Got to get that first down to get this ball moved out.
And you know, you've got to think that Darian Battle has been their workhorse running back all year.
Yeah,
they're going to lean on him, but you might see the screen, the swing, just get him the ball in space.
You got to come back to him, right? It doesn't matter the fumble. You got to go back to him. He's the guy. He's a playmaker. He's the big home run hitter.
And you know, we've talked about Gillens a lot on defense.
Yeah.
Him as a tight end, I think it's a great target over the middle, right?
Seam right down the middle from tight end. You never know, right? The vertical.
Buttles to throw from inside his 10. Buying time.
Throw it away.
Into Orizio, makes a nice move.
Nice move. There you go.
Buries the shoulder, plows out to the 25-yard line. There's that first down for the Little Irish.
And that looked like there was going to be nothing there that he'd have to just throw it away, right? But it found him and stuff. I mean, the key thing, Steve, here is if you can get yourself up to the 40 or midfield, right? Now you're in 4-down territory, right? With your 3 timeouts, you're going to go for it on 4th down.
But look at Buttles extending the play. There was a lot of pressure there by Bridges. But and then Gaetano's had a big second half.
Yes, yeah.
Gaetano Orizio.
Very well. He's played very well.
He's had several carries, and that catch is the kind of catch that can jumpstart a drive.
In defense, he's done a nice job too.
Yeah. And
so
good to see Shamir Bridges back in too. He did come off before. Buttles shotgun.
Empty here.
Drops back inside.
Okay.
Scrambles inside his 10, looking to buy time.
Got to get rid of it.
Throws downfield, and it's incomplete.
Okay, that's not the worst scenario, right? You just don't want to take a sack there. You don't want to throw an interception. Get rid of the ball. Got 3 more plays probably, right? Or
second
at
and
least
10 with 4:40 to go. I think that's dependent on what happens on the next 2 plays.
They got to get up.
You got to go forward. If you go backward, you can't really take that risk, I don't think, because you'd be in field goal range.
Right. You don't want to leave McQuaid the easy shot at a field goal to put it away. So you got to try to get it up here to the 40 or so, 35, 40.
Yeah, or
first down.
Even if it was 4th and 2, maybe.
Yep. They're in 2-by-2 here.
Buttles takes the snap, swings it out.
Nice.
Collins Howard.
Nice.
40, 50, and possibly a touchdown-saving tackle.
Number 27 was
by McQuaid. I think that's Fortuno.
Nick Fortuno. Now that was a great pass. Let's see if we have a replay on that one. Watch him lead him. Right, he hits him in stride where he's running forward on the pass, right? He doesn't go back for it or wait for it. So his timing was great.
And he got that ball over. There was a decent rush. He got it over the hands of the defensive end. Collins Howard with a long game there.
Collins Howard, great night. I
mean,
both sides, he's done a great job.
And they're now plus territory, 4:35 to go. Aquinas on the move. Battle comes in motion. Jet sweep. He's going to throw it. He airs it out down the sideline, and it is incomplete, but there's a flag.
15 yards from the spot.
An aggressive gadget play call by Aquinas. Intended receiver, I believe, was Collins Howard.
And you know what grade Collins Howard's in? 9th, too, like Buttles. So
yeah.
He's a freshman.
3 more years of those guys?
Yeah, they'll be back together. And they have a young team overall.
Yeah, and Collins Howard came into the game 15 catches, 260 yards, 3 touchdowns. We know he's got that 4th touchdown, but he's got to be close to 100 yards receiving tonight, too.
No doubt.
And then, we talked about the penalties, right? On the first McQuaid touchdown, that drive was extended by a penalty.
Yep. That was.
And then this drive is aided by a penty.
I don't know. That call, he didn't have his head turned back, maybe, so your head's not back as the DB. Close call.
But, a little bit letting Battle throw the ball, mixing it up. I like the call.
You may be right to keep that.
Buttles to Orizio up the middle, plowing towards the 20.
All right, so nice drive so far, right? I mean, again, trying to match the McQuaid touchdown and see what happens from there.
Yeah, and Gaetano Orizio 7-yard gain. He's also a sophomore. So the big game experience that Aquinas is picking up tonight.
They've got a young team overall, no doubt about it. A couple good seniors. I mean, Lucas Leone's a junior. He's coming back. So they've got a very young team. And it's very interesting how he's been going with DeRizio as the running back, right? Instead of Battle here, the second half. Put him at receiver.
And he goes with him again. 20. Down toward the 15. The legs keep churning. Gaetano Orizio going to be a first down. And, maybe some of that is you've got to, as we mentioned, respect Battle if he's lined up outside. Right. So you kind of soften the box a little bit, and then you let your power back pound away.
And that's what I think. Coach Jackson, I think he feels like his O-line can get movement enough where the big guy here can power himself for 5 yards, And here's the other.
He's getting a break, though, right now. He heads to the sideline, Coach. So
I think one of the plays to keep an eye on is something with Buttles with his legs, right? If something's going to happen here, making it with his legs sometimes, right? He's got the athletic ability to do that. Underneath center, diving here. There's the boot
he
right
rolls
there.
Out front.
There it is. Looking for Gillian, but not there.
And Buttles with his legs. Did you manage ball fake?
That's what it is.
Makes the play down to the 10-yard line.
So that was kind of a boot looking to hit the Gillians there, but he wasn't really open, so he decided to keep it. But that's what he can do. He's athletic to get out of a little trouble.
Little Josh Allen to Dawson Knox, right?
Yeah.
And then, but look at the ball handling ability here, right? He hides the ball well behind him. You see Gillian sneaking out. Good job by the McQuaid defense to stay with him. Nice job to elude the initial tackler and then taken on by two tacklers at 10 and finished off. Yeah, he did. He's showing some toughness.
Yeah, good thing he held the ball, right? That's key. So we're in it. Where's he at now?
He's 2nd and 4 at the 11.
In the shotgun. Double tight, double flanker.
2.5 minutes.
I think it's go inside zone here. Nope. Throwing the ball, putting his hands, rolling out again.
He's going for Gillians in the end zone.
Yeah.
And incomplete. Great coverage by McQuaid. He was bracketed.
That was you were saying keep an eye on Gillians here, right? Tight end a little bit.
Yeah, and just the physical matchup. But that's the third time we've called Nick Frontuno's name.
Yeah, 27. Done a great job.
Yeah, he made that great tackle here.
It's a risky throw, right? But, again.
He gets it over the top of the first defender.
But, again, rolling to his right, coming back, throwing on the left, that's a pretty good throw, right? Risky, but that's a good throw. A ninth grader going back to your left there, rolling.
So 3rd and 4 at the 11, 2:24 on the clock.
I got to think the big guy's going to get it, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll keep it.
Buttles, Orizio, 10. Plowing forward near the marker.
Oh, he's short, I think.
The line judge coming in.
4th and 1, I think, the angle maybe.
He's at the 8. I think it is going to be 4th down, Coach.
Hard to see with our angle, but
clock is winding towards 2 minutes. So
guess what? Quarterback sneak.
Well, timeout. The timeout Aquinas. They're going to take it over, talk it over with 1:55 to go.
Well, that play right there would look like it was going to open right up to the outside of Tad. But, he's a bruiser, so he's looking to go downhill and make contact. But it looked like if he kind of veered to his right, there's a big hole. So now the question is, do you go under center and think that you're going to go quarterback sneak and then hand it off, right? A little bit more off tackle where they're all going to play that quarterback sneak without a doubt. We know McQuaid has scouted Aquinas for quarterback sneak.
So in your game preparation, though, you probably have, 3 or 4 plays that you have as favorite plays in a situation like this?
Yeah.
So what's this conversation like in the huddle? Is it just we're talking about 1 or 2 plays that we
like?
Yeah,
I think, again, now who's going to be the running back? Is it going to be Battle back there? Is it going to be DeRizio, right? And do we want to go with
they're both coming out to the huddle.
Right. Do we want to go with Buttles as a quarterback sneaker, Trent, right? Get underneath and maybe push him forward. They always push, the Philly deal,
push,
right?
Yeah.
Tush push, right? But McQuaid's got to be thinking that, so I'm sure they're going to cover the nose and the center and the 2 guards, right? And this linebacker sitting there. So he's in shotgun, though. So this is probably going to
Gillians is the H-back guy.
This is going to go to the big guy.
Orizio's there. There's the give.
There you go, straight up.
He plows forward and hits a first down. First down, Aquinas inside the 5.
And I like that call, Steve, because he has been running this whole drive in the second half. He has been bringing it, right? And they've been getting positive yardage. So that's a good call.
Gaetano Orizio.
Yeah, he has been running hard. They've been getting some movement.
And he just lowered his shoulder into the tackler, fell forward for 2 more yards.
And that quarterback sneak, you know what? Which I don't love about it sometimes in those situations, you never know where you're going to mark it. Hard for the refs to get in there sometimes. You don't even see where he ends up. And
the ball can move around a little bit.
Don't love it.
So 1st and goal.
There you
with
go.
the keeper.
That's the thing.
Heading toward the near sideline, but the McQuaid defense is there.
McQuaid played that well.
3 players out there for McQuaid, led by number 82, Thomas Bailey, leading the defensive charge.
I mean, actually, again, that was very well played by McQuaid. Not a bad idea because they got to be sitting on DeRizio the way he's been running the ball, right? But they played it well.
Bailey was there, Gianforte was there, and
now what do you do, right? You got a second to go at the 9, so you probably got to put this in the air a little bit. Roll out.
Well, you got Battle and Gillians to the right side. Maybe they're trusting Aruzio.
Again, I would have probably ran it the first down and then maybe pulled it in the second down. See if you got a couple yards in the first down.
Coach, we're down to 31 seconds. Clock's running.
They got how many timeouts? They still got 2 left, right?
Two timeouts left.
You got
25 seconds.
You got to take one here.
3rd and goal.
I think you got to take a timeout here.
Well, they have not signaled one for one yet.
This is way too
15,
much time. Way too much time.
And now the timeout is called with 13 seconds left.
Yeah, a lot of time went off there.
So,
but you still could, with a timeout in your pocket, you still got 2 plays, right? And it's 3rd and goal, so you're only going to get 2 plays anyway. So it's not the end of the world. If you score, your decision will be: are you going to go for 2 to win it, or are you going overtime, right? You try to kick it because McQuaid's not going to have any time left, no matter what happens here. Now, what do? You got to roll out, right? You got to throw the ball. You got to roll out. I think.
What are your 2 favorite plays, right?
Well, I think you got to find look for Battle possibly, right? Or what's his name, number 4, who's had a great night?
Yeah, Collins Howard.
And you got the tight end, right? The big kid has been great, right? I mean, he's a big target, Gillians.
And don't forget Alexis Rosado. So you've got 4 options.
Yeah. So I think I would not be surprised if they don't come out 2 by 2, right? The formation, and let Buttles read one side and see what he gets. He doesn't get anything, breaks down. You got to try to use his feet again, right? And hopefully he gets out away from the rush and see if he can make something happen. You got 13 seconds, so it's not like the clock's going to run off. You scramble.
So put on your hat as the McQuaid defensive coordinator.
I am coming after Buttles.
So you show pressure, you disguise it and come. What's the look you give?
I would just come. I mean, I'd make him block me, right, and keep him in the box and put pressure and get it out of his hand quick.
Well, the trips to the top.
He's rolling
Buttles
that way.
Rolls.
So I figured he's got a guy coming at him.
Throws across the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Collins Howard in the end zone. So with 7 seconds to play, 4th and goal for Aquinas.
Barring a penalty, last play.
Did we expect anything different?
Great ending. Great drive. And so that, the one lost play, which again, McQuaid did a great job playing that for the negative yards.
And it looks like Coach Bates is taking the time out.
And I think he'll sit back like he did that play, rush the 4, which is fine. Now you're playing a 7-man zone, basically. It's okay too, right?
Do you spy Buttles a little bit though, knowing that he has legs?
That's a good call, Steve. I would kind of like tell somebody right in the middle, right? Yeah, keep an eye on him in case he's scrambling around.
Because you can't give up 9 yards.
Yep.
I mean, I know that the field gets condensed at that end of the field.
Yeah, and you can still now drop 6 back, right? And you can rush 4, keep a guy in the middle and delay blitz a little bit, but reading Buttles, right? And he's kind of coming and keeping an eye on him if he breaks out a little bit, right? I think that's a good idea. You're still going to have your 6 men in the zone. I got to think again, is Coach Jackson going to cut it half the field and roll Buttles again, or is he going to keep him right in the pocket and go 2 by 2 or something, or 3 by 1?
Well, 3 by 1 on the last play.
Do you want to go 3 by 1 and take a shot and see if you get single coverage down there? If you put, Battle down there, or if you put Collins Howard down there.
But what a ball game we've had.
Yeah, great game. Again, they're 2 very good teams, 2 well-coached teams. They're going to be, obviously a tough out next week when you have the Section.
And it's just a prelude to the Section 5 playoffs. So here we go.
So what do we got here?
We got
3
trips
by
to
1.
the top, 4th and goal, Aquinas.
Yep, 3 by 1. You got Battle in the backfield. Is that him in the backfield, or who is that?
It is Battle. Thomas Levens, the 3rd, down at the bottom of the field. Buttles rolls, buys time.
No, he's in trouble here now. Now he's going to look for somebody to scramble here. Someone's got to scramble.
He throws across his body to the back of the end zone.
Got him.
Touchdown!
Oh, my God.
Touchdown! Irish.
Who caught that? What a play.
Thomas Levens III.
Wow.
In the end zone with no time left.
He took a shot, too.
What a play by Trent Buttles.
Now what do you do, Steve? Do you go for 2 here to win it, or are you going overtime? You got sectionals next week.
It looks like they coming on to
you got a
try the
timeout.
point after.
Don't you have a timeout, Aquinas?
But
no?
Trent Buttles, a freshman with pressure in his face, throws to the far corner of the end zone. Yeah. And what a great job by Levens securing the ball. His number one priority is to catch the football, and he did it, Coach. No time left.
You said it about spying him and scrambling a little bit. This kid is a 9th grader. This kid
it looks like they are going for 2. It almost looks like
there we go.
That Chiefs ring around the Rosie huddle.
No, wait, they don't have any timeouts, right?
Aquinas.
Timeout McQuaid.
But McQuaid does.
Because they didn't know they were going for 2, I think, scrambling a little bit. So they're both out of timeouts, I believe, now, right? Steve,
McQuaid may have 1 left. Aquinas is done.
That was a heck of a play.
Are you
a 9th grader. This kid is a 9th grader. He can be something special. There's no doubt about that. He throws on the run.
Look at how he extends the play, Coach. Take us through it.
Look at it. I mean, again, he's looking to go to his right now, and then nothing there. He comes back around to his left, and now he's throwing this ball on the left under duress. And the kid sits right on him and hits him. And back away from him, he's throwing the ball on the money. I mean, McQuaid can't get back to it. So.
And Levin's coach started on the near side of the field. So he must have run with Buttles to go to the far side.
Scramble drill, right? When you see the quarterback starting to scramble, your receivers, you're telling them to kind of scramble and get open, find an area that's open, right? And just wait and see.
And Coach Bates said this week, it's the unscheduled plays with Buttles that almost worry you the most.
Yeah.
Because he really made that happen.
Yeah, he's going to be special with 3 more years.
He might be already. He might be already. Here we go. No time on the clock.
Wait, no.
McQuaid 14.
What do we have here? We got the
13.
trips again with the same formation here. It's the same formation as the touchdown.
Trent Buttles, the shotgun
Battles
formation.
in the back. We're going to roll
Buttles
that way.
Drops back. Here comes the pressure.
Oh, no.
He escapes.
Oh,
He's rolling. He's throwing. And it's knocked away.
I wonder if he
intercepted.
I wonder if he could have ran that one in. I don't know. What a game.
What a game. JPG and 40 with it.
And he's made some big plays there tonight here.
And the McQuaid Jesuit Knights do it again.
Now, could Trent have run that in? I don't know. It looked like it in the moment, but if we have the replay, we can see is there space to go for it, right?
A second straight one-night victory.
But getting away from the rush again.
Right, Buttles extends. Good pressure.
Now, let's see. I think he's got battle leading him, maybe. Could he have got in? I don't know, right? You got guys there. And this guy looks open. That's a great play. He looks open right there, so I see where he's going to throw it, right? And he thinks he's got him right there in the hole. That kid, GM40, makes a great play.
14,
nothing
13,
to be ashamed of.
McQuaid over Aquinas. JP and GM40 with a pass breakup in the end zone with no time left.
Wow.
And what a game, Brian Tarango.
You know, he's made some plays, right, all night. Actually, I think that wasn't that Rosario, number 9? Or no, that was 9 for McQuaid, right? Yeah, GM40. He's had a big night, and so did Fornatero, right?
Well,
27 for them. And Palladino, secondary.
And they were without Harding, who was a mainstay in that secondary.
What a game. Oh. There's nothing to be ashamed of both of these teams. I mean, they played their hearts out, right?
No, and I mean, let's try and take a step back here for a minute. The Challenge Trophy is on the field. But with this win, McQuaid is the only unbeaten team in Class AA.
Number 1 seed.
So that secures the number 1 seed. And down 7-0.
So according to my crack point guy, who's a legend, Mike Bach, one of my former assistants, it would probably looking like McQuaid will be hosting Penfield. I'm sorry, Rush Henrietta, who's 8th. Penfield will be going to UPrep. Fairport, I think, will be going to Hilton. And it will be, I think, Pittsford at Aquinas, 4 and 5. I think that's the matchups. Now, don't call me 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's the brackets for the AA next week, which should be a great sectionals. All the classes should be. But this is like both teams should be proud. again, resiliency, right? McQuaid, they get the first turnover of the game, which was big, made it count. Aquinas goes down there and scores. Or Aquinas drives down, almost does score, and goes for 2. And let's give Coach Jackson credit for saying, hey, we're going to go for it, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, again,
because
rivalry.
They have a solid
They're
kicking
set,
game.
Right, but they're set with their sectionals, right? So why go extra time right now, right? Let's go for the win right now and see what happens. And you go play next week, right?
Right. And
rivalry, tough loss, of course, but you got nothing to hang your head about. I mean, it was just a great game.
So McQuaid's last 3 games have been won by a total of 5 points.
Right.
Back-to-back weeks.
Right?
Hilton was a 3-point win. Brighton 32-31 in overtime. And
this
tonight,
is still a very heady play. I mean,
it's amazing
to get out of this again. And again, you could try to run it, but you see the guy open for a second. You don't see him kind of. I think he may have been able to go to the right and get to the pylon.
I think that the only option would have been outside. I think inside somebody would have converged, but you don't know.
But you see how sometimes, right? You see guys that are like special. What position? Lineman, linebacker, receiver, quarterback as 9th graders, right? I mean, even the receiver there is a 9th grader. He's got some special in him, right, for Aquinas. So these guys are going to be going forward, are going to be like pretty doggone good, but Collins Howard is special too.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I think maybe we should talk to Ben and see if Jeff can have more family functions. Look at the games we got, right?
I remember calling a double overtime game with Jeff down at Caledonia Mumford.
Hey, I was there.
Where a certain East Rochester team came away with
a that was a
break.
great night, too. That was pretty exciting. I'll never forget that one.
Now the post game, they will give away the Challenge Trophy and also a couple of most valuable players for each team.
Well, the question is, what about Naismith? I mean, will he be in the running for McQuaid there?
Well, he could be, but is it a defensive player? Maybe it's Palladino who was contributing in all 3 phases.
Yep, one player. If it's one player, right. If it's overall one player, I think you're right. Number 11, Palladino, right? He did a heck of a job in the secondary.
But these are subjective, and credit to everybody for playing a great game and 67 games in this rivalry, and so many of them decided by 1 point. This is the 7th straight victory for McQuaid in the rivalry. 7 in
a row, right? Yep. McQuaid. I mean, Aquinas still obviously leads the series. We know that, right?
Yep. 47-20.
But this is the 7th in a row. It's picking. Who's picking? Who knows, right? I mean, it's a trophy. That's great. If it was like a $30 gift card to Tom Walls or something, I'd be more excited for it if I was a kid to win it or something, right? But,
not every kid was like you.
Well, that's true.
But here we go.
I'm on a diet, Steve.
Waiting for the posting. You do look good.
Thank you.
So.
Yeah, I'm wanting to see who wins this, though. I mean.
But what this would do, too, spinning things forward, and if your calculations are right, would put both McQuaid and Aquinas on the same side of the sectional bracket, right? McQuaid would be the
one. They're one for sure.
McQuaid would be the one, and then the
Aquinas is 4 and 5, right? One of those two, right?
So
yes, they're in the same bracket.
Who would sign up to watch this again in 2 weeks?
Right, and that's not right.
That's
if you go by paper and favorites, that would be probably the semi or whatever. But that's why we play the game, so we'll see.
Right. And we know better than anyone that anything can happen.
I mean, the fact, though, again, the resiliency word. No DeMarco, Harding, Owen Meyer is not 100% clearly, right? And then play defense. And you got Harding hurt in that 4th quarter, whatever, you play much. To pull the game out again, I mean, it's just, that's kind of what Coach Bates has built.
So we have school officials on the
At
field.
the end of today's game, the coaches from each team have selected an MVP.
So the coaches have selected the MVP.
Team. These players will receive the Joseph Award in memory of Al and Lucy Joseph. A donation will be made in each player's name to the School of the Holy Childhood.
So the Joseph family who we mentioned earlier, the donation to the School of the Holy Child will go in their name, the name of the MVP player. So
that's nice, yeah. That's a forever thing, right? It's in that trophy.
At this time, we'd like to announce the MVP for Aquinas, number 1, Trent
Buttles.
Well, he won Class Player of the Week last week, didn't he? Right? Double A?
Yeah.
Offensive Player of the Week?
Those plays he made to extend the drive and engineer that tying touchdown, finishing with 2 touchdown passes. Great night for Trent Buttles. Very eager to see him play more and see where his career takes him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's got a bright future. There's obviously no doubt about that. I mean, a ninth grader again.
And the poise. I think the thing I walk away is the poise, because there were some plays there that did not develop as planned, and he still was able to make good things happen for his team.
You're thinking, 14, 15 maybe years old, right? I mean, he's going to grow here.
Yep.
And the way he runs and scrambling and throwing the run, he's going to get better reading everything, and it's going to be.
So the McQuaid MVP.
What was it? Harding?
Is it Harding? No, it's number 2. That's Paul Rizzo, and a great choice there too. Rizzo was all over the field making plays.
Defensively, he did a lot of stuff, tackles and stuff.
There were so many players to choose from.
There could have been several on both teams. No doubt about that.
Yeah, huge congratulations to Paul Rizzo, McQuaid, and Trent Buttles of Aquinas.
Very nice honor.
Yeah, and now, and we know that these teams will both be playing for a different trophy in 3 weeks, but a lot of pride right here hoisting the Challenge Cup.
Yep. It's a nice trophy. Look at it.
Yeah, the captains from McQuaid are out there. Owen Meyer, 36. Charlie Raymond, 74.
Harding, John Harding.
Harding is number 3.
Will DeMarco.
And Will DeMarco, and another storyline that'll develop.
Yep.
Is what will his status be for the playoffs, and maybe just in wrapping things up, Brian, a couple thoughts on the way that Bryson Palladino played tonight, stepping in quarterback for McQuaid.
He did, again, he's that term game manager, right? People say, I thought he did a nice job, right? He didn't turn the ball over. That's big, right? He controlled the ball. He made a couple of nice passes when he needs them, some of the bubble stuff. He ran the offense well. So that's, I think, what Coach Bates, when he talked to him about what he told him and his expectation, he handled it, right? And the bottom line is, when you have more points than the other team at the end of the night, that's what you want, right?
And, you look at the joy on these McQuaid players as they rally around the Challenge Cup.
And a tough loss for Aquinas, but again, nothing to hang your head about, right? They should build on this going forward to sectionals.
Yeah, I think this is a game that maybe both teams get better from playing.
Yep, and hopefully that's how Aquinas takes that and goes forward. Like you said, I applaud Maurice Jackson for going for 2 right there. I really do. You know what? I don't see, you had a shot. They had a legit shot right there. And the kid from McQuaid made a great play, diving out and knocking the ball away. So I had no problem with going for 2 right there and winning it at that point. You drove down the whole field. You got sectionals next week. You're in your spot already, right? I mean, go for the win.
Brian, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Steve,
great job.
Pleasure.
And before we go, I'd like to thank our varsity media crew. We've got our team leader, Ben Turchin, down in Long Island. Producer tonight, Joel Balthaser. Our cameramen, Spencer White and Ryan Boyce. Great job here at the University of Rochester, Favre Stadium. Final score, McQuaid 14, Aquinas 13. The Section 5 playoffs are coming up next. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Thank you.